Hello everyone, welcome. Hello Rising Phoenix, hello Be Wise, hello Jeannie. Alrighty, be wise, let's go. Be wise, be wise, be okay. Okay, so be wise. I get sideways guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. So the both of you and the person who's coming towards you in love, really need to step forward into your power and really understand who you are as a person and understanding what you want and going after it. Okay? You have to follow and listen to spirit, kind of like I want love, so I need to find a way to get love. Okay? Also, in the reverse, the person who's coming towards you, psychic connection, your communication goes beyond mere words. Whoa. That's interesting. So it does look like there is spirit guiding the two of you to each other. This person is going to be weirded out. Like, how do you know that? Be wise. What? How can you know that? So I feel like there is a very spiritual connection between the two of you. I think you're both going to be very surprised at how connected you feel towards one another. It's going to be interesting. There was a card that was stuck to the site. What do you call it? The card that was sideways. There was a twin flame card stuck to, no, sorry, it was stuck to the psychic connection. So very well could be that you two are very similar, so similar that you might be weirded out. Like, are we separated at birth? How are we so similar? It might be interesting and frightening at the same time. Let me know how it goes when this person comes in. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Rising Phoenix, you can post your 2 yes or no questions. I'm going to go ahead and answer Jeannie's question, and then I'll come back to you. Since I already wrote her down. Alrighty. Or I'm going to do Jeannie and Stephanie, since I have, and then just post your 2 yes or no questions. I'll answer them. And Jada Kate, you can post yours too. I'll do yours right after Rising Phoenix. Alright, let's see. Jeannie, are you still here, hon? Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is saying yes. If you're looking for love, if you're wanting growth for yourself and to find love, Spirit is saying find balance in your life and put yourself on the apps. Don't put yourself on one. Put it on multiple if you can. With the 6 of Swords in reverse, you're going to be busy. It looks like once you get on the apps, you're going to be very busy. With the 8 of Pentacles sideways and the 4 of Wands in reverse, also make sure that you're very careful with how you're managing your time with all the dating, like setting up different dates, as well as figuring out your work schedule. With the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, Spirit is also saying you might hear from people very quickly, but they might not be willing to open up, so it might take some time. So make sure that when you're talking to these people that you're not moving too quickly, but also you're in that energy of trying to get to know a person, and once you sense the red flags, cut them off, okay? But Spirit is saying it might take some time. You might be very busy because there might be a lot of people interested. But there are people who might want to talk to you very quickly, but be holding back a lot, okay? Let me know how it goes. But Spirit's saying if you put yourself on those apps, expect to be busy. Very, very busy, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and good luck. Have fun. Stephanie, okay, I will do you too. I'm excited for you. I don't know how you're going to stay on top of them, though. It looks like you might be very busy. The summer brings in, because school is out and stuff, it brings in a lot of dating potential. And plus, you wear less clothing, and that turns guys on. Okay? Let me know. Good luck, hon. All right, Stephanie. I know you're not, but you know, if you're gonna meet people, if you're not social otherwise, you know. It sure does. Well, ladies are half naked all the time. It's more fun for them. Ooh. You hot? You can take the rest of it off. Alright. Stephanie. Alright, Miss Stephanie. Ooh, both of them are in reversed. I get twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul, falling in love, sudden feelings that this is the one. So it looks like this person, again, an energy, if they might feel very similar to you, you might be weirded out how close they are to, like, how many things you have in common. You might mirror each other in a lot of ways, but there's somebody who wants to, like, they're looking for love, and they might fall very quickly in love. So get ready for that. It looks like, you know, and that energy comes towards you a lot, where somebody has a lot of things in common with you, where they're either very introverted, shy. It looks like this person, when you meet them, you'll be like, wow, we have a lot more in common than I thought. This is weird. And because of that, this person might fall for you very quickly. But it doesn't matter how fast they fall for you. Get to know them really well. Because remember, connections fall apart as quickly as you enter them. Do you know what I mean? If you move super fast, it might get really weird really fast, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Let me know how things go. I'm excited for you. Alrighty, let's see. Rising. Let me post the list. And Jade, Kate. Is that right? Did I post everything? Yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. All right, Miss Rising Phoenix. Let's see what we can get for you. Find your question. Okay, let me see. I asked if you found the job that you're supposed to be taking it, and with the Page of Cups in reverse, I get a no. So I don't think that it's available yet, or it even could be that you haven't found it yet. The Page of Cups in reverse could be that it's not put out, or the information hasn't been put out yet. With the World in reverse, keep searching, keep looking. With the Devil reverse and the Two of Swords, there is this energy of release any fear or negative thoughts that you're having. Push through that of like, oh, am I going to find it? Is this the right job? What should I do? I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy that Spirit's trying to ask you to let go of, because you're putting yourself in a detriment. With the Two of Wands sideways and the Five of Swords, you're also very afraid of making the wrong decision. What if I don't pick the right one? What if I missed it? What if it's passed on? And I feel like there's a lot of fear there, and a lot of like of being almost like, maybe I should wait, or maybe I should keep looking. There's a lot of fear there, especially with the Two of Swords coming out as an underlying energy. I need to make a big life-changing decision. Two of Wands sideways, I don't know which way to go. Five of Swords, I really don't know which way to go. What if I make the wrong choice? If you put yourself in an energy of fear, oh, and I looked up and I was streaming for 11 minutes and 22 seconds, that might be an extra message for you from Spirit. It's like it's going to come together for you, and you're going to have to decide. It could be that you have more than one option available, and Spirit wants you to make a decision based on what's best for you internally. You know, listen to your gut. Instead of asking externally, just breathe in, ask your spirit guides, and listen to your gut of what feels right, okay? But with the Justice, Three of Pentacles sideways, Knight of Swords, and the Sun in reverse, Spirit knows that you're not very happy right now, but something is coming towards you. I don't know if it's going to be in Libra season with the Justice card, which is what, September, October, but with the Three of Pentacles sideways and the Knight of Swords, it's like not available yet. The Three of Pentacles sideways, it very well could be that somebody hasn't left the position yet, or the position hasn't been available. But with the Knight of Swords, make sure that you're always looking for it, okay? I don't know if it's going to be as far out as Libra season, but Spirit is saying like they're putting it together, and you're going to know it's the right thing, okay? So keep looking. It doesn't have, you don't have to wait till September, October. Just keep looking. But I don't see it in your purview right now, especially with the World in reverse. I feel like it's because somebody hasn't either quit their job or it hasn't ended, okay? And to keep searching because it's not available yet. And you're in this energy right now with the Sun in reverse, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, in an energy of fear. I got to make a decision. I'm very unhappy, and Spirit wants you to walk away from those kinds of like feelings. Be confident of knowing the right job is going to appear when I find it. When I see it, I'm going to know it's for me, okay? Be certain, because it has to be something that you feel internally is right for you. And even if it turns out to not be right, the journey that you go on in your life and the path that you take is always what you're supposed to do. Does that make sense? Because you always learn something along the way. But don't be afraid to make decisions. Know that, you know, I don't like my current job. That's why I'm looking for something else. This job seems good because of A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And make sure when you switch jobs that it's giving you more than what you wanted previously. Because remember, write down, why don't I like my current job? Okay? And then make a list of the reasons why you don't like it. And then if you're looking for another job, put on a separate sheet of paper, or on the other side, it has this, it doesn't have that. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that what you don't like about your current job doesn't exist in the future job, okay? Let me see about your second question. So I don't see it available yet, and to keep looking, okay? Continue on with the search. Let me see. And also, even if you're on the app, Jeannie, you don't have to like marry all of them, you know? You just go on dates with people. If it feels right, go on another one. If it doesn't, walk away. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Even if you go on the apps, make sure that you're in an energy of like getting to know them, and go in very public places where there's security cameras and a lot of people. Tell a best friend where you're going so they know you're going to be there. If you're worried, have them sit at a restaurant or wherever you are, like far away, so they can keep an eye on you. Whatever you got to do to feel safe, okay? But also, you don't have to sleep with all of them. You don't have to marry all of them. You don't have to commit to all of them. Just go in with the idea of, I'm meeting someone new in hopes of finding the right person. And if it doesn't work, you know, I'm just going to move on to the next. Okay? Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Okay, let's see. What do you mean by your second question, Rising Phoenix? What do you mean? Spirit indicating something by current work issues that you're facing? What do you mean by that? Okay. Let's see. Like, is Spirit trying to tell you something because work has been very stressful? Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie to you, Rising Phoenix. We did just come off of a full moon in Scorpio, and that made people a little bit angry, uncomfortable, emotional, a little bit weird. And then we rolled right into Pluto, like retrograde in Aquarius. It's making people rethink their entire lives. You know, you're feeling like this weird and heavy transition. I'm sure it didn't help you because you're a Scorpio sun and you had to go through the Scorpio moon. So you were already coming off of that, and then now going to work and then wanting to change everything about your life and work and rethinking everything. It's putting a lot of pressure on you. A lot of people around you probably feel really, really stressed out, burdened, because we're being forced into an energy that's pushing us to rethink our lives, to reevaluate everything that's happened. Am I happy in my life? Do I like my job? Do I like what's going on in my relationships with people? It's literally making you rethink everything. It's like trying to get you into the depths of your soul, of figuring out who you are as a person and what's important to you in your life. So it could even be that it's a lot of that is being like, that energy is being personified into the people around you. Does that make sense? It's like affecting everybody differently based on your sign, based on where you're at in your life. And it could be clashing like with projection. Okay? Let me see. Oh, I'm sure. Especially if you're somebody like Scorpios don't like to show emotions a lot of times. You know, that's a secretive part of you. It's like, yes, you feel them deep, but you don't really want to overwhelm others with that energy. I feel like that on top of the Pluto retrograde, brutal. Alright, let's see what's going on. Work is really hard. I'm trying to tell her something. Oh my goodness, so many cards are coming out like crazy. I think Spirit's trying to tell you something. Trying to tell her something. So with the star in reverse, yes, Spirit is trying to tell you something. Because I asked, Spirit, are you trying to send some sort of message to Rising Phoenix? She's having so much stress at work. Life has been very different, very lots of pressure. Are you trying to send her some sort of a message with all this difficulty or this interruption in Rising Phoenix's work life? And Spirit saying with the star in reverse, yes. Okay, the star in reverse and upright is both yes, but in the reverse there are blockages and delays. Also that energy of something hasn't worked out for you, but it's because it's not meant for you at this time. Also with the star in reverse, you might be in a very emotionally unfulfilling kind of energy. You might not be well. Your emotions might be out of balance. Your life, everything might be in a place where you don't feel very fulfilled. Okay? And with the Two of Cups in reverse, because there's also a lack of connection. You have a difficult time really choosing you in life. Also, you don't feel connected to others. Have you not been spending any time with friends or people that really care about you? I feel like a lack of connection that you're having with other people is making you feel very isolated, making you very depressed, and making you feel a little bit too lost, okay? With the Seven of Wands sideways, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit is also saying you're in this energy of not really feeling motivated to do a whole lot. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, do you almost feel like you've wasted a lot of time, or like you don't feel like anyone invests anything into you? It makes you not want to invest so much into other areas of your life. Let me see. Okay. Because the Seven of Wands sideways is an energy of like, I don't feel the motivation and drive to keep going forward. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like nothing leads to anything long term or anything like it's almost like feeling like I've planted so many seeds in my life and I feel like I've just left them all behind instead of watering them, nurturing them, helping them grow. It's like everything just quits or stops, or I just leave it behind. And you feel like maybe people do that to you as well. And it's like, is it going to be worth it if I move on to the next thing? Or do I just let it go? Because with the King of Wands sideways and the Seven of Cups in reverse, I think you're having realization about maybe men in your life where you put in energy and effort and doesn't really go anywhere. Or you see that sometimes these guys are very insecure. Sometimes you even feel like people aren't really giving you the respect that you deserve, but you don't really do anything about it. But you're starting to see things about people around you, especially men around you, where you're starting to recognize maybe there's a pattern, or maybe like, how come nothing ever goes anywhere? I don't know if you've been very focused on your love life with the Two of Cups in reverse coming out, with the Star in reverse, King of Wands sideways, Death and Judgment reverse. Spirit is also saying that you're having a difficult time like letting go of people in your life. It might even be men. Maybe it's like if someone gave you some attention or you felt some sort of attraction, you don't want to let them go. I think Spirit is saying you have to transform your thoughts in a lot of ways, of the way that you think about yourself, the way you think about relationships, people, connections, because things haven't been growing for you for a reason. When you create friendships with people, do you make effort to keep the friendship? Do you see people for who they are, release them? Like, what are you doing in your life to keep connections, emotional connections? Because, we're not put on this earth to be alone. We're supposed to be a part of community, have friendships, family, connect with others. With the Death card, Spirit is saying that you have to let, I hate to say it like this, but let dead dogs lie. If somebody wasn't right to you, if somebody disrespected you or hurt you or made you uncomfortable, any of that stuff, doesn't matter if it was a man, woman, child, well, not child, but man, woman, family member, friend, whoever it is, Spirit is saying let them go. You can find better friends, better men, better connections. With the Judgment in reverse, I feel like there's this energy of sometimes you don't make the best decisions when either it comes to making friends or creating connections with others. With the Hermit and the Page of Cups in reverse, so you tend to isolate yourself. You're in this energy of isolating yourself. You have a tendency of not really wanting to open up with the Page of Cups in reverse because you're afraid. There's a part of you that fears like, I always pick the wrong people, or I always feel like something great's going to happen and nothing goes anywhere. And so you're doubting yourself and you feel like I'm making mistakes or making poor decisions. With the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse, Spirit is saying you need to get out there, make friends, find love again within yourself. There's a lack of emotional connection in this reading. Spirit's saying stop being so hard on yourself. Be open with others, create connections that mean something, that will develop and grow over time. Start being nicer to yourself, okay? With the Six of Cups in reverse, right now, Spirit is saying you've been hurt from maybe friends or people in the past, and you hold on to that pain. You don't have positive memories of friendships or connections, and it even could be with the Six of Cups in reverse. You don't have very many friends, if any. And Spirit is saying that you have to put yourself in the upright in a lot of these instances. With the Knight of Cups, find connections that are meaningful. Find love within yourself. Find people that you can connect with, okay? And so the message is that Spirit's saying, like, life is hard, and they're making it hard so that you're like, you can rely on someone, be like, I had a really tough day at work today. Can we talk about this? Can we just like grab a bite to eat or watch a movie together and have some fun? Do you know what I mean? Because at times like this, when you're having a tough day, don't you wish there was somebody that you can talk to, or somebody that you can like spend some time with to like lift your mood, rather than isolating, being alone and sitting in sadness and life was really hard today, or work was really hard. Don't you wish you had someone? I think Spirit's pushing these moments onto you to make you realize Sometimes it would be nice if I had a friend that I can talk to, or, you know, release some steam or do something to like make me feel better, like maybe cook a really yummy meal or watch a nice show or get some takeout. You know what I mean? I think Spirit wants you to remember that, you know, life doesn't have to be hard. Okay? It doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be lonesome. All right? The Hermit is also an energy with the Death card and the Hermit coming out next to each other. It is another energy of transforming the way that you view yourself in your life. Okay? Let go of the things that have hurt you. Let go of things that don't serve you. Plan for your future. Also, introspect and self-reflect, okay? Especially with the Knight of Cups coming out afterwards. Find love within yourself. Find love with others. And love doesn't have to always be romantic. It can even be platonic, you know? Find people who really give a crap about you. Because there are people who will care, who won't use you, who won't hurt you. People who will genuinely want to be your friend, okay? So stay positive and focus on the things that really, really count and matter. Sometimes it's nice to just pop into chat too, right? And have conversations with people. And it's okay if you just want to connect with people online, at work, but in person, in real life, it can be very healing, okay? So stay positive, and Spirit's just saying you've been in this energy with the Star in reverse. You haven't been well with the Two of Cups in reverse because you haven't been connecting with the love, with the emotional side of yourself. You haven't been connecting with people. You haven't felt like you're loved or you're cared for, okay? And that's important, especially for a water sign. Listen, a Scorpio not having love in their life, even if it's friendships or a family, it will make you feel lost, broken, confused about life. You can't function without love because you're a water sign. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's what water signs are all about. Emotional connections with others. When you shut your feelings off, or when they're not hydrated, you have problems in life. The other areas of your life suffer. Kind of like with earth signs. When they don't have financial stability, they go nuts. You know, if they don't have like, oh, I have money to pay my bills, I have a home to live in. Like, if they don't have that, they go crazy. And they're like, why am I going crazy? How come nothing's working out for me? It's because they don't feel stability, you know? Everyone's different in what they need in order to thrive in life. And for you, you need emotional connections, okay? So, I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for being here. Let me know, all right? And like I said, if you just want to, you can always send me an email. If you're having a tough day, I'll write you back, all right? Don't ever be afraid. We always need someone sometimes, okay? Good luck, hon. Let me know how things go, and don't put so much pressure on yourself. You're very hard on yourself. Confusion about life, especially life choices, can really create a lot of problems for our own psyche, so that's understandable. Especially when you feel like, oh, I put so much pressure on myself and there's like a time limit. Don't do that to yourself, all right? Go through life the way you need to. Experience it, okay? Feel life. Time goes by so fast, okay? Good luck, hon. I hope I was able to help you. It's good to see you. Jaded Kate, you can push your question, hon. A lot of people tend to forget that we weren't meant to be here alone, okay? And it's 303. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Threes are about balancing life. Threes are about, like, Three of Wands, making plans for the future, letting good things come to you. Three of Pentacles is creating friendships, thinking about growth in the future, even workplaces, thinking about building and growing in your workspace, also building in your own life. Three of Swords is sometimes it's about heartache, but it's also having feelings and resolving them and figuring out your own emotions. Three of Swords, Wands, wait, I didn't know. Three of Cups is about friendships and connections, okay? So keep that in mind. And stay positive. Good things will come, all right? I don't know very many Scorpios who fail at life, okay? Just stay positive, though. I've met many that get into a very dark and lonely and depressive state sometimes, but most of them thrive. You just have to surround yourself with the right people and really remember to love yourself in the process, okay? Good luck, hon. Jaded Kate, did you fall asleep? Oh, let me scroll back up. Did you post? Jaded Kate! Are you there? Did you fall asleep? Marissa? Are you here? Marissa? Hello. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry, hon. Marissa, if you're here, you can post your question until Jada Kate wakes up. I can only tell you what Spirit shows, Rising Phoenix. But at the end of the day, there is like a heavy energy and finding peace and serenity within yourself. Okay? The star in reverse for a water sign, let me tell you, that means you need some emotional healing. Okay? You're welcome, hon. Thank you. Jada, Kate, Marissa, happy chick. Jada, Kate fell asleep. Okay, well, until someone from my donation list posts, go ahead, whoever's here, post your yes or no question with your age, and I'll do it for you. Let me see. Alright, let's see, Miss Queen. Do you not know him very well, Queen? Because I get with the Page of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse, he feels like you guys are very different and he needs to get to know you better. Let me see. He's like, I need to get to know you better or talk to you more. With the Hierophant in reverse, I don't know if you have different religions, different races, different cultures, different backgrounds. There's something in Sean's energy that feels like you guys like are different. Maybe you have different philosophies of life. But he's like, I need to talk to you and get to know you better. With the Knight of Pentacles, over time, for a really, really long, it could be a long time, it could even be up to a year. I don't know if he's an earth sign or not, but with the Knight of Pentacles, eventually, after getting to know each other, like spending a lot of time together, meeting each other for a long time, Knight of Pentacles, it could happen, but it could be like a long time. With the Death card, he has to go through some sort of transformation. And you can't force someone to transform, but there is this energy, there's a potential for it, but it could take a long time. But with the Page of, like I said though, with the Page of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse, he feels like you two don't have a lot in common or that you're very different. And he's just like, I would have to see, I'd have to talk to you more. It might take a long time. Literally, when I had looked up earlier, when I read the Knight of Pentacles, it said that I was streaming for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. So threes might be very important. You might want to look that up for you. But this person has to go through a huge like transformation in order for them to even love you the right way. Okay? What are you saying? Childhood mutual crushes or friends. We haven't been close in decades. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, it would take a long time. Okay, especially with the Death card, he needs to go through some huge transformation, and if he does not go through it, it could take even longer. But this is a person who would have to like talk to you and get to know you more, maybe for a very long time. So there's a possibility of it happening, but you know, like I said, you'd have to be in like a lot of communication like all the time. And he has to go through some big changes in his life in order for the connection to actually come together to be something meaningful. Okay? Yeah, see? That's why. Spirit's saying it could take a really, really long time and it would be really slow and it might drive you nuts. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Alright, Devoncha. Let me see. Let's see, Divyansha. Misha. But I didn't even see any king energy, queen, so I don't know that, like, if the level, if even if he loved you, it might be like teenage or young people love, kind of like, oh, flirt, have sex, I don't know about marriage, you know what I mean? Like, it might not get very far, or the depth of the love that he is capable of giving might not be very deep. But all right, let's see. What kind of a question is this, Divyansha? Like, what? Who cares if he stalks or not? What? Divyansha! If he's stalking, then block him. Let me see. Marissa, I'll do you right after Divyansha. Let me see. With the Page of Cups, yes, because he's immature. With the King of Pentacles, he's more focused on his career, though. He's in that energy of, like, I want to be your friend, but I'm focused on my career. Page of Cups, I still have a crush on you, or I care about you. But with the Wheel of Fortune sideways and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he's not looking to get married or be in a serious commitment. With the Wheel of Fortune sideways, he's like, it's not time for it. I don't have enough money in the bank. I'm not looking to get married. So if you're hoping that this comes back together, or like is going to be in a relationship, it doesn't look like it will be anytime soon. Divine timing, if he even does. But his energy is like, I'm not looking to get married or be in something serious. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hun. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Let's see, Marissa. Marissa. And also, don't do this to yourself, Divyansha. If he's a grown man, he'll write you. Alright? So don't do that to yourself. He's a grown man, he will write you. Because it's immature nonsense to be stalking and not, like, communicating. Like, just don't even bother. Good luck, hon. Okay. Let's see, Marissa. Let me see. Okay. 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 Wait, something weird is going on. Did you say something to him about being friends with Kaylin? Why are you feeling stupid for asking? Don't feel stupid, Marissa. Listen, you're a Gemini. You have a difficult time feeling love because you get hurt, and so you try to shut off your feelings and you get confused. It's okay. I understand. And sometimes you change your mind because you're like, I don't know, is this right for me? I feel like it's right. I feel like there's something real. But then there's that insecure side of you, because I always say that Geminis and Virgos are the two most self-critical signs of the zodiac, and you guys have a hard time dealing with your emotions and, like, making decisions for yourself. So it's okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm blocked. I'm communicating with them. Okay. So I have to make a new account. Oh, okay. Think of a question, all right? Think of a question, whatever you need to. Let me answer this message real quick, but go ahead and think of a question and post it. I'll give you a moment, okay? Hold on. Will he come back? Okay, let me ask you this before I ask the cards. All right, Marissa? Did you make fun of him? Did you hurt him? Did you make him feel bad? Did you call him names? Did you tell him he was a lowlife, a loser, a bad person, a deadbeat? Like, did you say things that were so horrible that if you heard them yourself, that you'd be like, wow, this person's a terrible person? Did you do any of that? No? Okay, then yeah, he'll come back. Okay, then he'll come back. Because you know, you're both air signs. You don't forget when people are mean to you. You don't forget when people say horrible things to you, right? So be in that energy of making sure that you always refrain from saying hurtful things. Hello, Jada K. I figured you did. The thing is, as long as you didn't verbally attack him, he'll come back, okay? Because you guys don't forget. That's the one thing about air signs. You guys are the most sensitive signs of the zodiac. I don't care what anybody says, because you don't forget what people say to you. Even if someone isn't making fun of you, you're very hard on yourself if somebody says something mean or negative towards you. So as long as you didn't critically, verbally abuse him, he'll come back. All right, but I'll ask the yes or no for you just to make sure. That's probably why he wanted to move in with you. That's probably why. Because remember, in the readings it shows that she's not very nice to him. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords in reverse, he wishes that he could be independent. He is so stressed out. He's like, I wish I had abundance, or I was independent, or I was able to be on my own. That's what he hopes for. Will he come back to us? Let me talk to you again. I know, I try to make you feel things, but you know, it's not, I'm mean, I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't force you to feel things, but I'm like, Marissa, what is it about this man? I feel like you really, really want him, and you're like, no, I don't. I'm like, don't do this to yourself. You're a Gemini, you're supposed to love. You're supposed to love yourself, you're supposed to love other people, you're supposed to show what love is. Why do you think you're the lovers? Because you were put on this earth to show people love. Show them how to love, how to be in love, okay? Let me see. Will he be coming back right now with the Knight of Swords? No. In this moment at 3:19 p.m. on May 21st, he's mad. He didn't want to talk to anybody. Not just you, but anybody. He's in that energy of like, I might say something I might regret, and oh, I don't want to deal with anybody. But with the Page of Pentacles, he will talk to you later, okay? He's like, I'll talk to you again, but not right now, because I'm pissed, okay? That's all it is. He will talk to you again with the Page of Pentacles. I will, but not right now, because I'm in a bad mood. I don't want to say something that might really ruin things. But he's in this energy of like, I wish I was independent. I can't sleep at night. I can't take care of myself because I wish that I was free to do what I want, or I was able to just maneuver through life safely. I think also he's in that energy of I wish I could be like single or alone. I feel like he desperately desires that, but doesn't know how to get there because he lets himself like stand in his own way of being an independent person. Like, he's a very codependent person, unfortunately, but he dreams about, you know, I wish I was just like, I had the money, the resources, my whole life together so that I could just do what I want whenever I want to, but I can't. The thought of being independent terrifies him. But do you want to see what his energies are towards you? I feel like that's something that you're really, really looking for. You want to see how he feels, or if he's going to be coming back towards you. Because at the end of the day, Marissa, what is it about this man that you really care about? Like, why do you want him to love you, or why do you want him in your life? Yes, he's the father of your child, but what is it about him? Is he the hottest guy you've ever had sex with? Is he famous? Does he have status? Like, what is it about him that you want so much? Not just because he's the father of your child, but what is it about him where you feel like this is the man I want to be with, and no matter what, I just don't want to give him up because I want him? What is it about him specifically? I feel like this is the most important question I've been trying to get you to like figure out for yourself. But I try not to interfere in your own decisions. You know, I mean, yes, sometimes I can be a little bit critical, but because I really just, Marissa, you're just so beautiful and wonderful. Like, the energy that you emit is not bad. There's a lot of fear, but there's also a lot of pain and sadness. And I'm like, well, where is it coming from? And it's 321. That might be an extra message for you from spirit. But I think that there is this deep desire to be chosen and being wanted. But I'm asking, why him? You know what I mean? What does he offer to you? Because don't you want someone who actually wants to be with you, who wants to give you stability, who wants to love you? Like, don't you want that for yourself? Or are you in an energy of, I want to fix someone? What is it, Marissa? Is it because you want to fix somebody, make them become a better man, and choose you? Because love doesn't have to be about power and control, or somebody like being indebted to you to be able to be certain he'll stay with you, because that's not really love, you know? You can't. You sure can't. He has to fix himself. But that's what I'm saying, though. What is it about this man that you want so badly? Why is he the best man you've ever met that you want him to pick you, or you want him to be with you or choose you? Even if he did choose you, do you think you'd be happy with him? I think that is what you have to figure and discover for yourself. You don't feel like you deserve better than him? But what can he offer you? I feel like you have like a self-esteem thing, okay? Where you feel like, I don't deserve anything better than a man who gives me nothing. Why? Why? Because you feel like you're worthless. That you're not good enough. That you don't have anything to give. You gotta stop thinking like that. You have a lot to offer. You have love. You have kindness. You have hope. You have, this inside of you, you wish to love and be loved. Okay? And you have to believe that somebody will give you love, even if you don't give anything material to them. And even if you don't give them sex, they will still love you and want to be with you. Okay? Let me see. Well, I think it's because Alshan is so broken internally. I feel like it's too hard for him. He needs to either go to therapy, a psychologist, psychiatrist. I don't know if he needs medication or not, but he's really, really so far gone that the hopes of being in a healthy, long-term, committed relationship with this man at this time, and seeing that he's not getting any help or recognizing that something is wrong with him, I can assure you that day may never come. Okay? And that's why I'm like, do you want to continue wasting the rest of your life with this person? Waiting on him to want you? Wasting time, years of your life on a man who is so broken, who will not give anything to you? It's up to you, Marissa. It's your life. You live your life the way that you want. But I just wish you knew that you deserve a man who will actually love you back. Even if you didn't offer yourself up to him on a silver platter, he's still gonna love you and give to you. Okay? You have to change your mindset. But my question is, why Alshan? You just feel like you can't do better than Alshan? There's got to be something special about him. Let's see what's going on with him. With Alshan. Because more than anything, I want you to have a fulfilling life with happiness, where you feel like, I trust my man, that he's going to come home to me every night, that he's only going to give to me, that he's going to worship the ground I walk on, and I will worship the ground that he walks on, and we are each other's soulmates. Like, that's the kind of love that I want for you. Maybe you don't want that kind of love. I understand, everyone's different, but it would make me so happy if you really got to experience love of the purest and most beautiful kind. Okay? I know. I think so too. And that's okay. I don't know what people did to you or what happened in your life to get you to this point, Marissa. But we're going to help you get through this and work your way out of this, whatever it is. But I feel like Alshan isn't your be-all, end-all, okay? That's my opinion. And like I said, you have free will. You can do whatever you want with your life. But I want you to be happy. I want you to not have to worry about your man hooking up with other women or anything like that. I want him to want you and only you. With the Chariot in reverse, this man is not making efforts to move things forward. Hangman in reverse, he will talk to you again, but he's not going to be like making plans of like, oh, let's talk about the future, let's do this. He is in this energy of like, I will talk to you again, just not right now. With the Five of Cups sideways and the Magician sideways, also an energy of him feeling like there's some sort of manipulation going on. And with the Five of Cups sideways, he's very disappointed and upset. He feels like maybe there's some emotional manipulation going on. He's just in this energy of, I just need to take a break right now and figure out what the heck is going on. Let me see. Let's see. With the Fool in reversed and the Ten of Pentacles, he feels like... So he feels like you want like a commitment or a relationship, but he's like not ready to take that risk. He's like, yeah, I'm sure you want a relationship or you want something long term, but I'm too scared to do that. With the Fool in reverse, he's not somebody who's going to be taking that risk or taking that big leap. I think also he's like, I need to find a job or make money or do something with my life. And until I do, I can't make any sort of big life-changing decisions. Okay, with the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant, King of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. So this is a man who feels like, I hate endings. Endings are painful, okay? With the Hierophant, King of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords in reverse, this is a guy who will shut people out or cut people out if they want a relationship, marriage, commitment, future. He doesn't want like any talks of that, any of that. He wants to shut it down. He's like, I will, if somebody tells me they want a relationship, I'm like, no thanks, peace out, I'm gone. That's the kind of person that he is, because he feels like endings are painful. People screw each other over. People hurt each other. All he feels like he ever suffers is pain, all right? With the King of Swords, he's trying to be logical. He's like, I'm taking out my feelings. You know, if somebody wants a relationship, they're confused. I don't like endings, and I feel like all people do in relationships is hurt each other. No, thank you. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, I don't want family. I don't want relationships. I had a poor family life, my past. Ace of Swords in reverse, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. He knows that his upbringing is the reason why he hates the idea of marriage and family, okay? With the Three of Cups in reverse, he's somebody who likes to have multiple options all the time. He cheats, he's not honest about it, he lies, okay? With the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like he's somebody who feels like, women are liars. He feels like women are cold, they're mean, they're liars. I cheat because I cheat because I feel like people aren't honest, and I want to be free to do what I want to do, and, I don't like to have endings. He likes to keep like I said, he likes women who are a revolving door. People who let him in, let him out, let him in, let him out, whatever he feels like. He doesn't want, like, stability. He doesn't believe in it. He feels like women lie. So he's like, ugh. With the Four of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Devil and the King of Pentacles, he also has this fear. Maybe his mom said this, or maybe another woman has told him a lie about you, saying that, women only care about money and they're all gold diggers. That's all they care about. If you don't have anything to offer, then they're always going to leave you. They're going to step on you and move on to somebody else. That is what he truly believes. And because of this, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like he's heard so many lies that he doesn't know what's the truth and what's a lie anymore. With the Devil and the King of Pentacles, all he thinks about, the Devil is under the Three of Cups in reverse. he looks at women as like, no offense, but he just looks at them as like, I hate to say it, but like bags of flesh to bang, to have sex with. Like, I don't think he looks at women as being like women to love and care about. I feel like he looks at women as being liars. You know, they cheat, they only want one thing, so why don't you just use them if they want to put out and give to you, because they're going to leave you anyway. They're going to look for something better, bigger, who has more. With the King of Pentacles, somebody rich, somebody who has a lot together. With the Six of Cups in reverse, and it comes from a place of pain and negative memories from his past. It could have been his mother telling him, like, you know, if you're not worth anything, no woman's ever going to want you. You know, if you don't have anything in the bank, like, no woman is going to stay loyal to you. And it even could be exes. Whoever it is, women have been telling him things, or he's been hearing about women being like this, women being like that, and he's like, well, what's the point of being with one? Like, seriously. I feel like he never lets go when people mistreat him, hurt him, or do anything wrong to him, or they say something like really negative. He doesn't forget, okay? We had this conversation before I started the reading, but I see it coming up again. Six of Cups in reverse, he has negative memories of the past under the Queen of Swords in reverse because of mean women, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse, I feel like there's also this energy of maybe Kaylin's always like, why aren't you working? Go get a job, you know? And I think he hears it all the time. Like, get a job. Why don't you work? Why don't you make money? You know what I mean? And so with the Lovers in reverse and the Seven of Cups, he's like, you know what? That's why I don't get in relationships. Because when a woman hurts my feelings, when they make me feel bad, I just drop them and move on to the next. I keep my options open all the time. With the Page of Swords in reverse, he also feels like you're spying on him. And it's 3:33. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit, but it looks like he feels like you're spying on him. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles, he feels like, are you spying on me or something? Like, this is are you spying on Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Are you spying on my other baby mama? Page of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. He feels like, oh my gosh, are you spying because you're jealous and you want me to like commit to you? Two of Cups in reverse, he's like, I don't want a relationship. Six of Wands in reverse, when I heard that you're spying on me, or when I found out that you were spying on me, that really threw me for a loop. With the Judgment in reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, he was afraid that you're going to be mean to him or judge him or say something and cause conflict or drama. And so he's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to cut it off before it starts. He's like, I don't want to deal with this. I feel like this is going to be drama. I don't want to deal with it. And with the Nine of Wands, he's like, you know what? I'm putting up my wall. I don't want to engage in this. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Nine of Swords. So he feels like he's also in that energy of like feeling like you're looking for some sort of commitment or some sort of like, what do you call it? Loyalty or something. And he's like, I want to run free and do what I want to do. Okay? He's in this energy of like, I want to do what I want to do. I want to run around and bang hoes if I feel like it. Like, I want to like not have to be accountable to anybody. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know. Like, I get angry a lot. I have emotional issues and I don't know what I want. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm a codependent person. I'm a codependent person on the lady that's mean to me. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, also the lady with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse who might be jealous or who might be, you know, I'm codependent on women who are mean to me and pay for me. I don't know if Kaylin helps pay for things for him or something, or lets him stay with her, whatever it is. He's just like, I'm a codependent person and but I want my freedom. And the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords, because he's afraid. He's always afraid in life, has a lot of anxiety and fear, and doesn't really know what direction to go in life. With the Hermit in reverse, again, an energy of, I just want to talk to people when I feel like it. With the Moon, but I'm scared about life. Emperor in reverse, I'm irresponsible. I like things my way or the highway. I don't want to have to take accountability for any of my actions. I don't want to have to grow up and be a father. I don't want to have to grow up and be a husband, someone that you can depend on. I don't want any of that responsibility. I don't want to have duties as a father. Like, don't expect me to do anything. And the Emperor reverse is under the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm codependent, but I like to be the boss. It makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. With the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, he doesn't trust anybody. He doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust Kaylin. He doesn't trust anybody. He likes to just be alone and do his own thing. He's like one of those lone wolves who will just secretly disappear in the night and come back in the morning. You have no idea where he went. You don't know who he knows, who he talks to. He's just quiet. He could be out smoking crack and you wouldn't know. Like, he's the kind of person who's very sneaky and very quiet and just does what he wants to do. With the Four of Swords, he's in that energy of like, I need to like make myself feel better. Strength in reverse. I lack confidence. I'm scared about a lot of things in life. Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm very in an energy of being very defensive. Like, he gets triggered very easily. With the Three of Swords, he gets hurt very easily. He feels like, oh, I feel betrayed or I feel hurt. With the Death card and the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. So now he's freaking out because he feels like, well, then who am I going to smoke up with? Or who am I going to, do drugs with or have sex with? Like, who am I going to do that with now? Like, if you've been doing that with him, he's just like, well, who am I going to do that with? Now I have to find somebody else? Like, what the heck? And now he's like freaking out. Like, what do I do now? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Empress reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what happened, Marissa, but I feel like there might have been some communication from Kaylin to him. She might say like, oh, Marissa's crazy, or oh, Marissa's trying to get you to like, pick her. I don't know what she's saying, but I feel like she's meddling with him. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you shouldn't be friends with Marissa, or you shouldn't talk to her. I feel like there's a lot of like meddling, okay? But with the King of Wands, he's like, I just want to be single and do what I want to do. With the Queen of Wands, and he wants to do it with you. I do feel like he thinks like, oh, like we have so much in common, and like I'm really attracted to you and I have so much fun with you. But I feel like Kaylin like wants him to herself and feels like, what the heck? Like, why are you talking to Marissa? You know what I mean? I feel like she might sometimes interfere, but he's like, I just want to be free to do what I want to do. Like, Marissa gets me. We like to have fun together. He feels like you're fun and like you get each other. With the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, it drives him crazy because he's just like, I really like Marissa, but like, Kaylin's making it hard on me, and now I feel like Marissa is creating drama. Like, what do I do? So I feel like he's in this energy with the Knight of Cups. He wants to talk to you and be on good terms with you, but he also wants to be on good terms with Kaylin. Two Pentacles in reverse. I don't know where my money is. I don't have any. I don't know what direction my life is going in. Eight of Wands in reverse. I just want to go with the flow with everybody. I don't want to have to make effort. With the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So he's in an energy of he really likes you and cares about you, but he doesn't want a relationship with you. But don't feel alone. It's not just you. He doesn't want a relationship with anybody. He just likes to have his feelings and keep it to himself. He just likes to do what he wants and keep it to himself. Like, he's sneaky, Marissa. I don't know that you could ever trust this man because he's been like this for so long. I don't know that he'll ever change. Underlying energy with the Justice in reverse, he feels like something unfair has happened. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Two of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse, he feels like something unfair has happened, and he's like, but darn, why did that have to happen? Because I thought I had a really great thing going with Marissa. Like, I was really happy with everything the way that it was. With the Two of Wands, but now I got to make a decision of what to do. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, I'm just really overwhelmed by this. I don't know what to do. Knight of Pentacles, I just want to be friends with Marissa and talk to her. Page of Cups, we have a kid together. High Priestess in reverse, I realize. Queen of Cups in reverse, Marissa must be hurt. He realizes that your feelings must be hurt. You might be sad. With the Tower, and that's why the surprising thing, whatever surprising or shocking thing happened, has happened. With the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands. So he still wants to move in with you, Marissa. He's like, I mean, I'd like to move in with Marissa, because with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, because I'm broke. But with the Three of Wands, maybe in the future, maybe, I can't do that anymore because of this Tower, this painful ending or painful, shocking thing that happened. Five of Pentacles, I feel like she's going to leave me out in the cold. Five of Swords, I don't really know what to say. Six of Swords in reverse. Everything has been like chaotic. The Star in reverse. My emotions are all over the place. Page of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm scared because I don't have any money. Eight of Cups to walk away. The World in reverse. It's not over between me and Marissa. So no, he's going to come back around towards you. It's just he is having a very difficult time with like, I can't let people go who don't expect anything of me. And no offense, that is a very disgusting way of thinking about another human being. Like, Marissa lets me in and out of her life, and it's perfect, and it's great. It's like I have like this perfect situation where I meet women who don't put any pressure on me, or who, what do you call it? Who just let me in and out of their life whenever I want to. Like, I don't want to let go of a good thing. But then he's like, yeah, but is she starting to like want something? Like, is she starting to like, you know, be possessive or like want to be with me? Then like, I don't know if I want all that. You know, that's his problem. He likes women who are like doormats, ones that he can step all over, come into your life when he feels like, leave when he feels like, and this is a problem. You deserve better than that, you know, but I understand you have feelings for him and you're trying to figure out why and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like what you're looking for from this man, I don't know that you're ever going to get it in this lifetime, okay? Because him changing would take a miracle at this point. He doesn't think what he's doing is wrong. He thinks that whatever, I mean, why do you think he sticks around in your life? Not only because you have a kid, because you let him in and out of your pants, okay? Once you turn that off, I can assure you, you probably won't ever hear from him. I hate to say it like that, but that's just how he is. And the more you let a person use you, the more worthless you feel. Set some boundaries for yourself and for him, because otherwise he's always going to be sneaking in and out of your life. And then how are you going to be in a long-term committed relationship with anyone? You know? Because then you're always going to be cheating with him because you have unresolved feelings. Okay, Marissa? Make a decision of what you want with him, because he, as of right now, he's not going to change. I don't see any change in his behavior. It's always typically the same kind of energy. I always want to keep Marissa in my life, but I don't want a relationship. Okay? Well, then what are you doing? You know? That's mean. What's your second question, hon? And Jaded Kate, if you're here, you can post your question. Let me see. Where did it go? It's hard. I know. Sometimes it's really hard to let go of a person that you have a lot of feelings for. But his energy, I feel like you deserve better. And again, it's your life though. You do what you want, but it breaks my heart for you. He is coming back, hon. He needs a break right now. He needs to think about things. He just feels like, I don't want to say something that's going to ruin everything. So I'm just going to take a break and not say anything. I'm going to go ahead and do Jaded Kate, hun. And then when you post your second question, I'll go ahead and do your second question. Okay? Before Jaded Kate falls asleep again. Which is a very good possibility. Okay. Let's see. These men are so silly. Let's see. And it's 345. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit, Jaded Kate. What does he think about me? Let's see. There's Jaded Kate. Does he have brown hair, Jaded Kate? I don't know if he has like stubble facial hair. A weird image. See a man standing by a building. I don't know. It's really weird. Huh. Let's see. What's going on, Rick? I don't know, I see him like kind of like leaning against the building. I don't know if the building is black or brown. It's like a darker color. It's like leaning against it. I don't know. Interesting. I think he watches you. I think he's been watching you, maybe. I don't know how long he's been working with you, but like I feel like he has been watching you for some time. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords reversed, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. Huh. What? He's very sexually attracted to you. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like he's not going to pursue you, but I don't know if he's quitting or changing his schedule or is afraid that you are changing your schedule. But there's something with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It very well could be that he's like, if I were to leave or change my schedule, like I don't want us to not talk to each other or me miss out on this chance to talk to you. Because with the Devil, because I'm sexually attracted to you or I might be obsessed with you. Huh. Like I said, there's a guy leaning against a building. So I feel like he's been watching you for some time and he's like, oh boy. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Again, I don't know if he's transferring to a different department or a different time or his schedule is changing or something. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, he has a lot of fear and anxiety. Kind of like, oh, but if I change my schedule or if I change my job, I might not talk to Jada, Kate, or see her, but I like can't help but constantly stare at her. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, Emperor, and the Empress. Do you know if he's single or not, Jada, Kate? What's going on with this man? Because with the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, Emperor and Empress. Is he married? This is really weird. Because I can read it like with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, he's married, so he's not going to invest in something romantic with you. Four of Pentacles in reverse, he just wants someone to talk to because he's a man who is married. Or it could be with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, he wants a new job or he's looking to make more money. But Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there isn't anything available at this time. He can't find a different opportunity. Four of Pentacles in reverse could be an energy of like, I'm really trying to look for, my finances aren't balanced or I don't have like a whole lot going on right now. Emperor and Empress and the Page of Swords. Very well could be that he's like, but I would like to either settle down and get married, or I'm looking for my Empress. I want to take charge of my life and I'm looking for my person. Maybe he's been staring at you and been obsessed with you and thinks that you are his person. Or he would like to make you his person. Because with the Page of Swords, he wants to talk to you and get to know you. Eight of Cups in reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles. the Justice card and the Judgment. Oh, because so he wants to talk to you and get to know you because he feels like I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo or, you know, feel negatively towards me and hold a grudge against me. Nine of Pentacles, I'm working on myself. I want to be single and focus on my stability financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. With the Justice card, he's like, I want to follow the rules. So if you guys work together, he doesn't want you to think that he's like sexually harassing you or making you uncomfortable. He's hoping that starting to talk to you a little bit and getting to know you more and talking more and more, maybe something could develop. I don't know, Jada K. It's slightly a little odd because it's like he's been watching you for some time, I feel like, and sexually fantasizing about you. So it's kind of strange that he he's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna keep talking and talking and talking and see how Jada Kate goes. You know, I'm gonna follow the rules. You know, I'm gonna leave her alone and I'm just gonna see if she wants to talk to me more. I don't want to push anything and it get real weird. Oh, and you know what? That makes sense. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. I don't want to get fired. So I don't want to pursue you if it doesn't feel right. I'm a little bit nervous. With the Judgment, he's had a realization though. With the Chariot in reverse, I'm not going to move things forward, the Sun, until I feel like positive about this connection. So in other words, it's like if he's talking to you and you're being nice and like, you know, responding well, he's going to be like, oh, I feel a little bit more confident. Maybe something more can happen. But he's like, I'm not going to push anything. I'm not going to overstep any bounds. But he feels like when he sees you, it makes him happy, and he wants to see how you'll react. With the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords, he's hoping that he's going to get laid. Or not so much. I think he's in the energy of like, I really want to have I want to have a connection. Like, I want to be successful. I feel like I have to take this chance. You know, it's like this. I feel like this is very fortunate. I need to take this chance. With the Six of Swords, maybe over time, if things are good between us. Page of Wands, maybe I'll ask you out, or, you know, I'll see what other things you might be up for. With the Six of Wands, he wants to have success. He wants to get attention from you. And like I said, I feel like there's this heavy energy. If he's so sexually attracted to you, he definitely wants to bang you. I think he's already fantasized about it. But, you know, I don't know that it's just sexual, but he definitely feels like he's very attracted to you. Nine of Wands, but he also feels like, I gotta be careful though, because I don't want any miscommunication or misunderstandings that's going to get me fired. So I'm going to be real careful. King of Cups and the Star. He feels like I'm very attracted to you and I notice you a lot. And I feel like, I hate to say it, but he's like, I really want to love someone or like someone. And he's in that energy of like, I feel like you could be like really great, or you're somebody who could be very nurturing and caring. You seem like you could be a dream come true even. But with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, but he's terrified. He's terrified because he feels like, yeah, but what if this like turns my life upside down? What if it goes the wrong way and Jaded Kate like reports me to HR and like says like, oh my gosh, this guy's harassing me. Get away from me. You know what I mean? I think he's afraid that something might happen where you're not going to be interested in the same way and you're going to be weirded out by him. But with the Four of Wands, because like I like my job, I've had my job for a while, it's giving me stability. Well, until he leaves and finds something better. But he's like, I have stability right now, so I want to leave that. Death in reverse, I don't want to change anything. So in other words, and with the Knight of Swords in reverse, he's like, he constantly changes his mind. Five of Wands in reverse, I don't want any conflict or drama. King of Pentacles in reverse, because I'm not stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. I'm not looking to settle down tomorrow. But with the High Priestess, I don't know what's going to come between the two of us. If I talk to you and get to know you, maybe you won't like me, maybe I won't like you. I don't really know. Three of Swords in reverse, I know that I need to heal myself from whatever happened to me in the past. But with the Queen of Cups, but you look like you're a really nice lady. I'm hoping that you're a really nice lady. Maybe we could be friends. Maybe you can make me feel better. With the Hermit in reverse, he's also in an energy of like, I want to be social. Page of Pentacles in reverse, but he's insecure of who he can talk to. With the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands in reverse, I think also he wants to connect. He's like, well, maybe we can be friends. Maybe we could be more. You know, we do work together. We see each other. Why can't we be work friends? You know, Ten of Wands in reverse. I think he's really stressed out. King of Wands in reverse and very insecure. I think he's in that energy of like, you know, I'm overwhelmed at work. It'd be nice if I had someone to talk to sometimes. King of Wands in reverse, but I'm very insecure. Strength in reverse. Super insecure. I don't know how I feel about that. With the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I think he's also like in the energy of like, I really want to find someone that I get along with, that we understand one another. But I don't know if that'll be you. Like, I'm searching for someone that I have things in common with. I think he wants to like settle down and get married eventually in the future. But I think he's just like, I can't find people that, you know, have stuff in common with me. With the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you can be my friend. You seem like you're really nice. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm not going to pursue you romantically right now. Five of Pentacles in reverse because I want to talk to you and get to know you. Three of Wands in reverse. I'm not really planning for the future, but maybe if we get close, maybe things can change. Seven of Swords in reverse. I just want to get to know you, see how you, like, who you are, like, figure out things about you, like, listen to what you want to reveal about yourself. Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm not looking to, like, start up a relationship right away. Magician in reverse. Oh, Five of Cups. Hangman. Okay, I'm just a little nervous because his energy shifts so much. Because he's in the energy of, I want to see what you're up for or what you'd be up to. Because with the Ace of Cups reverse, Magician reverse, Five of Cups, and the Hangman, he's in that energy of feeling like, but what if we didn't get into a relationship and we just hooked up? He's like kind of wondering, maybe we don't have to like pursue anything serious. Maybe we can just like hook up and have fun. I feel like he's a little bit manipulative and selfish because the Magician reverse is under the King of Cups, or sorry, King of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups because he's sad and lonely. Hangman, and he's been thinking about, I think he's been thinking about you a lot because the Hangman is under the Devil. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, he's telling himself, I don't really know what I want. It's weird because he's like, I do want to settle down and get married one day, but, you know, maybe I'll tell you that I do so that we can hook up or move things faster. But I don't really know that I want to do that because my life isn't really stable right now. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. And he doesn't know if he's going to be working there for a long time. Okay? He's telling himself, I don't know if I want to work here forever. Or I don't know how much longer you're going to work here. I don't know if I really want to put in the effort to make something long lasting. Maybe we can just be sexual. Knight of Wands in reverse. Actually, I don't know what I want. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't know what I want. Hot and cold, change my mind. Queen of Swords in reverse. What if you're a liar? What if you're a manipulator? Why is he turning it around on you? With the World in reverse, he's like, I don't know. I just want to get to know you. It very well could be. I don't know if there's a lady around who might have told him, oh, you should avoid her, you know, But he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know if there's a lady who said something or he's afraid that you're a liar. Or you're bitter or angry. Like, he's like, I don't know what to think about you. I don't know anything, but I feel like I really want to talk to you and get to know you. Underlying energy, yeah. It's not just nervous, but it's too, like, flip-floppy, and it's kind of weird. Hello, happy chick. With the underlying energy, with the Five of Swords, he's like, I don't know what to think of you, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say to you. I think he's scared to say the wrong thing. I think he's afraid to, like, weird you out. With the Two of Wands in reverse, he's like, I don't want to move things too quickly. I'm going to drag my feet and take forever. Six of Pentacles in reverse, because I don't want to break the rules. Because deep down, he wants to break the rules. I mean, he wants to break the bed, literally. He wants to, like, throw you on the bed or a desk and break it. Like, I think he's like, because the Six of Pentacles in reverse is under the Devil, so he's like, I want to break the rules, but I'm going to slow down and make sure that I don't. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, I want to talk to you, see what's on your mind, see what you're like. The Lovers, if we have a lot in common, if we have the same ideas, if you're single or not. With the Moon in reverse, I want you to reveal yourself to me. Nine of Cups in reverse, because you might be my perfect person. You might be my match. The Tower, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Because he went through an ending. Don't be his rebound. I think he might have went through a breakup or an ending. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, he's like, maybe he's heartbroken. I don't think he's looking for a relationship right now with the Two of Swords, but he feels like he needs to make a decision. Four of Cups in reverse, he feels really rejected. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups, he's like, you know, I don't want to, it's like I'm attracted to you, but I don't want to move too quickly. Six of Cups, maybe we can be friends first. Ace of Swords in reverse, but I don't really want to have to talk about the future. Page of Cups, I have a crush on you. I want to talk to you and get to know you. Temperance, maybe you'll help me feel better. You know, earlier when the Queen of Cups came out, it did seem like he's almost in the Three of Swords in reverse. I hate to say it, but he's almost even thinking about you being the person that helps him heal or feel better. Maybe because he went through a breakup. But with the Temperance, he wants like a peaceful kind of connection, but maybe you're going to help him heal, is what he feels like. With the Fool in reverse, he doesn't want to take any big risks. Queen of Wands in reverse, because he doesn't want to piss you off, or he's afraid, like, what if, like, you go tell on me, or I get in trouble. He's really afraid of, like, you being vindictive towards him, or, like, screwing him over if he was to act inappropriately towards you. So that's why he's like, well, I'm not going to take any risks. I don't want her to get pissed at me and do something about it. King of Swords in reverse, I'm just really emotionally unavailable, and like I don't really talk to anybody, and I'm a little bit scared. Eight of Wands in reverse, I just want to go with the flow. Three of Cups, maybe we can be friends. So he is attracted to you. That's why he wants to, that's typically why men talk to women, because they're attracted to them. But I feel like he wants to see if it can turn into something more, and he's not going to put any pressure on it, and he's waiting to see how you're going to react to him, okay? So is he interested in you sexually? Yes. Is he going to take action quickly? No. He doesn't want to break rules, but he's also like, but I don't even know if I want to like a relationship. I don't mind a friends with benefits even, but I don't want to complicate things, and I don't really know who you are. So maybe we can like get to common ground and figure something out. So if I were you, I would take things extremely slow with him and communicate with him in a way that you get to know each other really well. But I wouldn't hop into bed with him very quickly or anything like that if I were you, okay? I would hate for you to get used and discarded or anything like that, because it's, if you've ever been depressed before, see what it feels like to be used and thrown away. You know what I mean? I know you're not like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just be really careful. Make sure you get to know him well. And like I said, he's not going to be pursuing or putting a lot of pressure on you, because he's afraid that, oh no, what if I piss her off and I get fired, or, you know, I get something unfair happens. Like, I'm going to go with the flow, see what she's about. The Devil came out again. I just shuffled and I see the Devil at the bottom. Page of Cups in reverse. He's scared. He's scared that you're not going to be interested, or you're going to think he's a creep or a pervert. Like, he's like, I'm going to be really careful. I don't want to freak her out, but what do I say to her? He's real nervous, okay? Let me know how it goes. Go slow. Talk to him. See what he's about, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for waking up again. Good luck. Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes, okay? I told you, you're a pretty lady. It's just, you gotta find a good guy who appreciates you and gives you the time of day, you know? Alrighty, Miss Marissa. I see you, Queen. But I gotta do Marissa's second question. And Happy Chicks. Happy Chick, did you post yours too? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, Queen. Let me see. Gonna scroll back up to Marissa. Marissa. Where did it go? Why? Okay. Oh, well, Marissa, the thing is, just because you're friends with someone on Facebook doesn't mean you're in a romantic, committed relationship with them. I'm friends with lots of men and women on, I used to be, I don't know, I don't use social media anymore, but a long time ago when I had Facebook, like, I was friends with lots of men and women, and we weren't in romantic relationships. So, I mean, it's just because they know each other, and, you know, she's the mother of his kids. I don't think it's anything more than that. I think they're just friends because, you know, they're connected. But let me see. But don't use social media as like a means of meaning anything really big. People post lies, and, you know, it can be very deceptive on social media. Hello, Miss J. I was gonna say, you must be here somewhere. Okay, let me see. Why? Is he not supposed to be? Like, is there a rule or something? Or did he tell you, oh, I'm not going to be friends with Kaylin? Like, is there a reason why he's not allowed to be friends with Kaylin on social media? With the Queen of Pentacles sideways and the Three of Wands, it's because, again, I think that she is maybe financially helping him out. Queen of Pentacles sideways, it could be that maybe she helps him out when he has a difficult time. Also, he's still friends with her. With the Three of Wands, there is this energy of he tries to keep space with her, but also Queen of Pentacles sideways could even be like she's the mother of my children. Let me see. Or she's a mother. Let me see. Because with the Four of Cups and the Death card, he's in that energy of, so FOMO. Kind of like, I'm afraid of missing out on other things in life, and I don't want to let her go. If I need something, she'll help me. Like, I feel like he keeps his circle of people very small, and I think that she can sometimes be generous towards him when he needs her to. Also, Four of Cups in the Death card, there is this energy of like, whenever there's changes going on in his life, I feel like sometimes she's there for him. Kind of like he needs like a safety blanket or like a safety net for when things change in his life. And he's like, I can't let her go, because what if I need somebody? And, you know, let me see, what else? Also, with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles sideways and the Eight of Swords in reverse, because she lets him pump and dump in her when he feels like. With the Knight of Wands, when he's horny and hot, with the Three of Pentacles sideways, he needs women who are, you know, friends with benefits, women he can hook up with when he feels like. Eight of Swords in reverse, when he needs to clear his mind. I feel like she lets him do the same thing that you let him do. And I do see friendship, but sexual friends. Ten of Swords reverse, he's not going to end the connection with her. The Moon, but he has secrets and hides things from her. With a Hermit in reverse and the Four of Swords, and also she listens to him when he needs somebody to talk to. I feel like she makes him feel better sometimes, or lets him maybe crash on her couch if he needs to. Like, I think she's always there when he needs somebody, and he's just like, well, the Four of Swords, like, she lets me crash on her couch, she lets me talk to her when I need somebody. Five of Cups sideways and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's also because he feels like she feels sorry for him about, like, needing money. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, if I need money, like, I feel bad, but I can ask her for some. Again, Four of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, Temperance, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse. Because he also needs a lot of external validation. Like, he might have a Rolodex or like a phone filled with girls' names of people who will help him out during a hard time. That's why I think he keeps you in his connection as well. Because, oh, if I'm going through something tough, maybe I can ask Kaylin for it. With the Four of Wands in reverse, though, it's also the energy of, like, if he's unstable, he doesn't really have a place of his own. Ace of Wands in reversed. And the Temperance and the Four of Pentacles, I think she helps him out whenever he needs some place to stay, or if he needs to, like, de-stress. But with the King of Wands in reverse, he's also in that energy of like, I'm very insecure and I need external validation. I don't know, it comes across as very narcissistic energy too, with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Also, I feel like she lets him just like do his own thing. They have good times together too. And he feels like, well, we have good times. Sometimes we have peaceful times or things when things are good. And it's worth keeping in contact with her. What else? With the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups. Also because she emotionally manipulates him because they have kids. I think he's like, oh, that, you know, I have kids with this woman and she gets really upset with me if, you know, I don't act like the kids are mine, or I don't know. I also feel like because of that he feels some sort of kinship with her. Anything else? And Happy Chick, post your question, hon. With the Nine of Cups in reversed, the Eight of Cups sideways, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Page of Swords. Again, he can always depend on her to crash. If something bad happens, she lets him walk away and then come back. I think also they might drink and party together, or, you know, drink and smoke or whatever it is. I feel like he likes to keep her around as a friend, or she checks up on him. Like if she hasn't heard from him in like several hours, she's like, are you okay? Where are you? I feel like it's because he really like feels like they're friends, or there's like a connection where he just feels like, oh, well, she's worth having around. And the Two of Cups sideways and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because, sorry, Two of Cups upright, my bad. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And he feels like this is like an easy connection. Like I can be friends with her or connect with her emotionally without having to put any commitment or to talk about the future or invest in it in any way, shape, or form. In other words, like I don't have to put any effort. It's like a free friendship or a free connection where if I want sex, I can get sex. If I want to drink, I can drink. If I can sleep on the couch, I can sleep on the couch. Like I don't have to lift a finger really, or I don't have to like plan for the future. We can just be in each other's lives. So I think he really does actually feel like some sort of an emotional connection to her, but it's like, just because he feels that emotional connection doesn't mean that, you know, oh, I'm in love with you and oh, I'm going to be with you forever. It's just like, you know, thanks for helping me out when I need it, or you know what I mean? I feel like he feels some sense of connection because of the children that they share together, but I don't see him like, oh, she's the be-all, end-all. I don't see any of that, okay? He keeps space within their connection as well, just the same as he does with you, okay? That's why he's friends with her, because literally, I mean, he's allowed to be. Why is he not allowed to be friends with her on Facebook? It doesn't mean anything if you're friends. A lot of people who met each other one time say that they're friends on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what? Like they meet each other one time at a party. Oh, do you have Facebook? Like, you know, let's connect on Facebook. And they're friends, but they never talk to each other. You know, strangers friend each other on Facebook too. But that's what I see, hun. I don't think it's anything serious. It's probably because she says you can't be. You know what I mean? She probably says you can't be friends with her too. Listen, he does Devil in reverse, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands reverse. She's jealous. Devil reverse, Page of Wands. He doesn't like her she doesn't like him talking to other people, being friends with other people. I think that she is very, like, how do you put it? She's controlling, jealous, mean. And also, I feel like for him, he's like, oh no, there's no connection with Marissa. Do you know what I mean? I think he plays the both of you. And you both fall, like, what is it, hook, line, sinker for his lies, okay? Doesn't he live with her? Or see her often? Because if that's the case, then he has to abide her rules. Queen of Wands reverse, she makes the rules. She is jealous. She gets angry. Devil in reverse, give me peace of mind. You're too flirtatious. Page of Wands, I don't want to see that kind of thing. So I feel like that's what it is. Okay? Don't be offended by it. It's just Facebook. It's not a big deal. Okay? And he's only doing it probably because she's, again, jealous and controlling. And if he's living with her, then he has to follow her rules. If he pisses her off, she could be like, get out of my place, or, you know, I'm never helping you again. So he's like, well, I gotta keep the peace. Okay? If he lived with you and you said don't be friends with Kaylin, then he'll be like, okay, I won't be friends with Kaylin. Do you know what I mean? It's just trying to keep the peace and making a person. He's very manipulative. With the King of Wands in reverse, I mean, he's very manipulative and selfish, and he does what's best for him. Okay? Let me know how things go, and don't overwhelm yourself with them just being friends. Okay? Anything else? Anything else? With the Two of Swords and the Lovers. Because he had to choose to either be friends with you and ruin things with Kaylin, or be friends with Kaylin and like ruin things with you. And he had to pick between the two of you. She made him pick. Like, you can be friends with me and continue living with me, or like me like helping you out, or you can be friends with her and you can go live on the street. Okay? That's why she made him pick. If you want to be friends with her, you can go live with her. Well, she said I can't. Well then, if you want to be friends with her, get out of my place. I think she's very controlling and possessive, and she made it clear to him, if you want to be friends with her, then get out of here. I don't want you in my house. Does it make sense? And what's he going to do? When he asked if he can move in with you, you said no, right? So I think he's going to talk to you, but I don't know if he's going to like do what he did before. Unless he gets into a fight with the lady, then he might come bang you again. But, you know, if he is living with that person, like, he has to follow her rules, okay? But he's coming towards you with like communication. I don't know that he's going to be like having sex with you again for maybe some time. But I do see him coming back towards you with communication, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. And the thing is that, like, if you want to have that conversation with him, that might give you some closure. If he tells you, like, listen, Marissa, I don't want to be in a relationship with anyone. Like, I don't plan on getting married or any of that, you know? It's like, if you want to give me some free sex once in a while when I feel like it, then that's great. But other than that, like, I don't want to commit to anyone. Maybe that'll be, like, the conversation you need to hear him say it out loud, you know? Because I don't think he's gonna, because you've already, when he asked you if he can move in, you said no, right? So he's like, oh, well, that's rejection. So I guess she didn't want to be with me. Okay? But like I said, if he lived with you, he'd just be mooching off of you. He wouldn't contribute. Just a heads up. Okay? Do you want to be stuck with like a person who's just mooching off of you? Try and make good decisions for yourself, Marissa. Okay? Hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donations. Very happy chick. Let's see. She's letting him live with her and lets him kind of do what he wants. So he's going to stay living there. As long as she lets him live with her, like, he's like, all right, cool. Because, you know, she helps him out. Clearly, he helps her out, too. Maybe he watches the kids as she goes to the grocery store sometimes, you know, or whatever. But they have, like, a thing going on, Marissa. And he only sees the kids because he lives with her, right? But if he lived with you, he'd see you and your kid, right? So keep that in mind. But like I said, do you want him mooching off of you? Probably not, right? He'll probably be going to her place, like, when he has to see his other kids. If he lived with you, he'd probably go to Kaylin's place and bang her while he's visiting the kids. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like, it's a messy situation. You know? You gotta decide what you want for yourself. Is he worth all this trouble, this heartache, this stress? Good luck, hon. Didn't he ask you a few months ago? Like, I don't know how many months it was. Wasn't it like February or March or something? It was like a while ago. I don't know. I'd have to go back to the lives to go check. I don't know. It was a long time ago, I think. But good luck, hun. You had asked me in the chat, and you told him no, he can't live with you. Check back. It was months and months and months ago. It wasn't recent. It was a while ago. But you said he asked to move in or something, and you said no. Like maybe sublet, because you were going to move or something, and he was going to sublet your place or take your place or whatever, and you told him no. Alrighty. Happy chick. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, because he didn't know what to do. He was like in that energy with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, like I know I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know what to do. Let's see. Good. With the Empress and the Seven of Wands. Oh, this is weird. It just got real weird. Because with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, the Empress, the Seven of Wands, the Lovers reversed, the Justice sideways, and the Eight of Cups, that's weird. I think, first of all, not only did he not know what to do, but I feel like he's afraid like his mom would like tell him to do stuff that he didn't want to do. And it's like, it wasn't his scene to go to the funeral. He goes, I know it's not fair, but I don't really want to be there to deal with it, like to deal with the grieving. I don't know if it's like, but there's also like this other energy that's coming out with the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like also, Happy Chick, I think Jesus is attracted to you, and he feels like, I can't really be around you sometimes. And it's like, I know I can't be in a relationship with you because it's wrong or it'd be weird, but I need to like try and let go of my feelings. Eee. Happy Chick. Oh, Jesus. With the World card and the Judgment, he feels like, I don't know if he feels like he needs to move or he needs to change something in his life. I think her passing on has made him realize some things. I have to change things in my life. Maybe I need to move out. With the Star in reverse, he was sad with the Seven of Cups, but he didn't know what to do about it. I think he gets confused. Like when he gets emotional, like he gets confused. What's going on? Four of Wands sideways, Knight of Swords in reverse. He doesn't want to talk to anyone. I think he's like in an energy of trying to be very, like, I don't feel very stable within my own energy. I don't know what to say. I kind of like am impulsive. I think deep down he's like, I think I want to move. Like, I feel like my life has to change. I feel like I need to do something, but I don't know what to do. I think he's like having very impulsive thoughts. I think that when he gets emotional, I think he gets slightly irrational. Okay? And he's like, I don't know what to do. I need to get out of here. I don't know. It's like, I think it eats away at him. He's like, I need to move. Oh, like, you could die any day. Like, I got to do something. I feel like he's freaking out a little bit. And maybe the emotions are making him realize things that he didn't want to in the past. And I will tell you, like I said earlier, because of the full moon in Scorpio, as well as Pluto being in retrograde, people are like rethinking their whole lives, their whole existence. Why is life like this? Two of Cups sideways, the Magician and the Sun. Also this energy of, I think he likes you too much, happy chick. He thinks that, you know, we get along really well, and like, you know, I need to not think about you that way. You make me really happy, but I feel like I want to be in a connection with someone myself. And, you know, I can't sit here and dwell on having inappropriate thoughts about you. Because there's this weird energy of like, I need to connect with people, but like, I don't know who I would connect with, because I think that he struggles to like really feel things. And I think that the feelings that he's having towards you is starting to freak him out, because he's like, uh-oh. I think he's like, man, I need to get with somebody, or I need to like find someone else for myself. I need to quit, like, ooh, his energy's gotten real weird. I don't know that he's ever been this emotional before, but I think it's really messing with his head. I don't think that the transits have been helping. I don't think that the moon energy has been helping. With the King of Swords in reversed and the Knight of Cups, he has a lot of love in his heart, but he feels like he doesn't want to show it. He's very easily triggered. His mind is playing tricks on him. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He's like, I don't want to talk to anyone. It's like, I'll talk later when I feel like it, but I feel like I don't want to say anything right now. I'm trying to not feel anything. I feel like he might even be trying to be numb, because with the Knight of Cups, I think that he really, really cared about Jessica. Maybe there was like I feel like maybe he even has like regrets of like, man, I wish like I had like spent more time with her or talked to her more. But I almost even feel like, I hate to say it, I don't know if he himself has gotten in a really negative headspace where he just feels like, you know, life sucks. And he's like, man, I hope I never like get to the point where I don't achieve anything in my life and my life ends. Like, I think it's making him rethink his life. With the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think there's also this energy of, I don't have a whole lot of love in my heart, and I don't really know how to, like, express it. I think also he's like, I don't know what to say to anybody. I don't have clarity. But it's like, I almost feel like he doesn't think he has like a very strong relationship with others and his family. So it's kind of like, what do I say to them? Did he hang out with them a lot or not? Or I feel like he's like, I don't really know what to say to these people, because we don't have like a really strong relationship, or we don't really, like, he in his heart is like, I feel bad, I feel emotional, but he feels like, I don't know what to say to these people because we don't have like a super close relationship or a deep relationship. So what do I say? I think that he has a hard time communicating. I mean, King of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. Literally all communication cards are reversed. Okay? With the King of Cups in reverse, he's very sad and heartbroken. Wheel of Fortune reverse, he just feels like it's not a good time. He's moody. He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know what to say to other people. He doesn't want to talk about his own feelings. I think he just shuts down. I think also he's like rethinking his life, and he feels uncomfortable around you. He doesn't know if his mother is going to try to tell him to do something, and he's just like, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to be around people. I feel like it's not right. with the Seven of Pentacles sideways and the Emperor, he's also focusing on how, like, I need to start taking charge of my life because I've barely done anything with my life. With the Seven of Pentacles sideways, I don't invest in anything. Like, nothing that I've done in my life has actually, like, grown or become anything. So I need to start taking charge of my life and doing more with it. So I think he's having some sort of realizations, and he's just like, man, that would suck if I accomplished nothing in my life. And what if I were to die? Like, I could die tomorrow and, like, I've done nothing. With the Ten of Pentacles sideways and the Ten of Swords in reverse, I think also he's, like, in that energy of, I'm still alive and I've, like, taken a backseat in my own life. I haven't really been focusing on my career. I have nothing to offer. Ten of Pentacles sideways, like, he hasn't really focused on his finances, his career, his life, money, anything. And he's like, but I'm still here. Like, I don't have a family. I have, like, nothing to show for. Two of Wands in reverse. It's like, I've been dragging my feet and taking forever. Nine of Wands, because I felt like life is really hard. Life has always been really hard for me. So I don't make decisions. I don't take action. I don't do a whole lot. I think he's like, I'm always really defensive. I'm always like, oh, another horrible thing? No big thing. No big deal. Because horrible things happen to me all the time. But then he tells himself, but my life isn't as horrible where, like, I can't do something about it. And it's 432. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Because he's like, I'm a wounded warrior. I've been through a lot of crap, but I'm still here. All I gotta do is start taking some action, but I'm lazy and I don't make decisions. I don't take action. So I think for him, I think he's just like, you know, I'm perfectly healthy. Like, why am I not doing anything with my life? You know what I mean? And I think he looks at Jessica. It's like, she couldn't help it. Like, she passed away, but, you know, she didn't have a choice. And so for him, he's like, why am I moping and acting like this? I should do something with my life. Hierophant sideways, Nine of Swords sideways, and the Chariot in reverse. Again, another energy of, I'm scared to take action. I hold myself back. I live in a stagnant energy because I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want with my life. I don't know if I want to go to school. I don't know if I need school. Like, I think he's just in this, like, almost like having, like, an early life crisis instead of a midlife crisis. You know what I mean? I think he's like, what the heck is happening? Let me see. Anything else? You gonna do something about it? I think he was just, like, too emotional. He's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't talk to someone right now. Two of Pentacles. Again, I need to start making choices, balancing out my life. Knight of Pentacles with my job. He might start looking for a different job. Maybe he's going to be like, or maybe I should do, like, a side hustle or get, like, another job, or I don't know. I think he's like, I need to figure out my life and my money. Like, I need to. Eight of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. But I don't know what to do. Like, I haven't been taking action because I've been angry, I've been hot and cold, I've been impulsive. I don't know what direction my life is going in. I don't know what I want. But he's like, I need to figure it out because I've been acting like, you know, I haven't been doing anything. Four of Swords sideways, Page of Pentacles sideways, and the King of Pentacles. Now he's like, I'm in the mode of I need to focus on my finances and my career. I've been stressing about it, not doing anything about it, living in this stagnant life, and now I'm going to start taking action because I need to make money, I need to make something of myself, I need to be something worthwhile. So I think it's like opening his eyes, and he's just like, I need to change my life. Because even if life is hard, there, you know, I have to do something about it if I'm going to continue to be here. And I feel like he's just been really emotional and, like, feeling that energy of, I feel like he wants to connect also, maybe have a relationship of his own, because he's like, time is not promised or guaranteed. I need to get moving. I think that he also is attracted to, and that attraction is making him uncomfortable. Kind of like, you know, I need to find a different woman that I can be attracted to so that I can have my own relationship and have my own life. Anything else? Yeah, I think that he's just going through, like I said, I think it's like a midlife crisis or something. With the Hermit, he's going to shut down and be quiet for a while, all right? Because I think he's like, I need to introspect, self-reflect, start making goals and plans for myself and figure out my life. With the Five of Swords, I don't want to talk to anyone right now because I feel like I might not see the right thing. Page of Swords in reverse. Also, he's watching and listening to see what people are saying or what they're doing. With the, oh, no, he's watching you. I think he's watching you, happy chick. He feels like, you know, he's watching you or you're watching him, and that you're always too nice to him. You need to be careful of how close you get to him, okay? You need to be careful because it could get awkward, okay? But he's watching you because he's like, oh, I bet you she's going to come check up on me because she's so nice to me. Why is she so nice to me? Gosh, I really like staring at her. What would she look like naked? Like, you need to be careful, all right? I think he's just confused and he's going through a lot and he needs to just grow up and figure himself out, okay? I know. Yeah, he needs to not talk to you because he feels uncomfortable around you. And he's like, I need to like get away. I need to not be so focused on happy chick. I need to focus on my life, and holy crap, like, she's banging my brother. What the crap am I thinking? I need to find my own lady to bang. Like, I need to get my money in check so I can find a lady and bang her. I don't know. He's getting real weird all of a sudden, okay? I think it's like, well, that's the thing too. A lot of times when you're depressed, when you're stressed out, your sex drive goes down, especially for men. And as they get older, and because they have so many responsibilities and duties, but then it's like when things start, you know, things start improving and changing, it's like, oh, and summer's coming around and all these girls are walking around half naked. They're like, oh man, I gotta get laid, you know? So I think that's what it is. So like I said, give him his space. He's in an emotional and vulnerable time. If you get too close to him, he might accidentally, like, you know, rip your clothes off. I don't know. Just be careful, okay? Let me know. Let me know. Don't. He might be like, are you flirting with me? I'm so confused right now. Just, you know, just show me some nipple. Like, I don't know. Just show me something. Good luck, hon. Thank you for the donation. Good luck. Alrighty, Miss J. Miss J. Post your 2 yes or no questions, please. I know, right? It's like you wanna, you know, just a little nip slip. It's good. You don't have to show me the whole thing. You wanna, you know, wear a wet t-shirt, I'm okay with it. Just, you know, just walk by like you're not doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Always wear a bra. Don't be cold in front of him. Alright, Miss Shay, let's see. On your job offer, did Kate ask you if you got it or something? Five of Swords. Justice. Let's see. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, no, she didn't have good intentions. She was like, oh, are you going to be moving to a different apartment? Am I going to have to not see, am I going to get to not see you anymore? Like, I think she was like, oh, just get out of here. Queen of Cups, she was like, oh, I care. I just want to know. Are you just not going to be working with me anymore? What's going on? I don't know if Kay's a man or a woman, but it is that energy with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Did you get a change? Did you get a different kind of connection? Or, I mean, different kind of work energy, because with the Queen of Cups, she's in the energy of, or how do you put it, pretending to be a friend, but not really. Like, oh, I just want to know for my own peace of mind. Are you going to be transferring? Because with the Five of Swords and the Justice, the Nine of Cups reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse, she feels like she's afraid that you're going to have success before her. She's in this energy of like, I hope you don't get it. I hope you don't find out. Like, almost like that energy of like, I haven't heard anything. Are you just going to secretly leave? With the Justice card, she wanted to ask you herself. She's like, oh, but if you were to move like to a different department, I feel like I'd feel better. But also, I mean, if you're going to do better and you're going to be my boss, or you're going to be like in a higher position, I'm going to throw a tantrum. So I think she wants to find out, because she wants to know, are you sad or taking a day off because you didn't get it? Like, you know what I mean? I think she wonders, like, are you throwing a pity party? Or did you get it and you're celebrating? What are you doing? Like, she's freaking out. So she wants to know, why didn't you come to work today with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? I just want to make sure. Is it because of your job? Did you not get it or something and you're sad? Or I don't know. She's being nosy. She wants to know for her own peace of mind, and also because it's like, if something good happened, I'm gonna like pitch a fit. I'm gonna throw a fit. So no, she didn't have good intentions. It was for her own. Her own. Because Seven of Pentacles and Six of Wands in reverse, like, she was like, if you were going to continue working in this department, it's going to be bad news for me. So she's hoping that you got the job and we're switching departments. But she's also like, ugh, but I'd be so pissed if you got it and you're making more money and blah, blah, blah. But then she also sits there and goes, but if you continue working here, I don't want to have to deal with you. Like, her energy's real weird. Good intentions? Not at all. Let me see. Of course, yeah. It's definitely like, why is she not here? Did something happen? Is she celebrating? Or is she moping because she didn't get it? Like, what's her problem? It's like, hey, none of your business. Don't bother me on my day off. Let's see. With the Hierophant reverse, the Nine of Wands sideways, and the Hermit in reverse. Let's see what's going on. Interesting, interesting. Oh, what's going on? Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse. Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like it's going to be a process. Oh, and it's 4:44. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Miss J. And that's about the stability. Okay, so with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, here's the thing. Spirit is saying in the very beginning, you're not, okay? Initially, when you first meet each other and stuff, it's like it takes a while for you to get there. Initially, with the Six of Cups in reverse, he might have come out of like a relationship or something and like his heart was broken. And with the Nine of Pentacles, he was like, I just want to be single. I just want to have fun. My heart's broken. Hierophant reverse, Nine of Wands sideways, and the Hermit in reverse. Oh, look, Miss J, that hot thing over there. Like, she's checking my boxes. She could... Her writing me would really make me feel good about myself. Like, you know, I just want to be single. I'm not looking for commitment. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be a different race than you or different religion. Maybe he feels like, you know, we probably won't have anything in common, but she's so hot, why not? You know what I mean? I think in the beginning, because he's so heartbroken, he's going to be a bit defensive with the Nine of Wands sideways. I'm not looking for commitment or anything. I just want to be social, and, you know, she's super hot. I wouldn't mind getting laid. With the Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers in reverse, again, I just got out of something. I'm not looking for a relationship, but banging Miss J would make me feel real good about myself, because it even could be that, like, you move slow, okay? Because he might be in that energy of, like, I don't know, I might ghost her afterwards, or I don't feel good enough about myself to, like, commit to or be in something real. With the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune reverse, in the beginning, I feel like he's going to be, like, just playful and, like, just looking for fun, and, like, it's not a good time for a relationship. But as you get to know each other over time, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, and you start opening up to each other, Eight of Pentacles, you know, talking to each other, spending time together, like opening up to each other, being vulnerable with each other, with the Ten of Cups, you're going to be happy. You're going to have your emotions fulfilled. You're going to be feeling like you're back at home, like you're each other's home. You're going to have a lot of emotional fulfillment. And Spirit's saying, like, it's not going to go the way that you think initially, because it's like you guys come together maybe at a time where he's, like, really heartbroken, and, like, in the beginning you're like, man, I don't get it, like, I thought he was into me, or, like, you know, but he's like, I just want to have fun, like, I didn't want anything serious. But I think the more you get to know each other and talk to each other, the more fun you have. So Spirit is saying, okay, I think this is coming out because maybe you yourself have issues with being very vulnerable with a guy, or, like, expecting a man to be vulnerable with you. Does that make sense? So I think Spirit is saying, Seven of Swords in reverse, as you reveal the truth of, like, your feelings, your thoughts, and, like, being vulnerable with each other, with the Eight of Pentacles, over time, with the Ten of Cups, you're going to have a lot of fulfillment and happiness, okay? It might take a while in the beginning. I don't know if you might get your heart broken from him, or, like, him being like, yeah, I just want to have fun, I don't want anything serious. I think in the beginning it's going to be, like, rough. And you're going to be like, gosh, why are you being like this? And it might, with the Six of Cups in reverse, like, it could be that, you know, he kind of, like, hurts your feelings because it's like you thought it was going to be something more and it doesn't. But then, like I said, take things slow, get to know a person, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of happiness. You're going to have a family together, and it's going to be better. Like, in the beginning, I don't think it's going to be like, yay, fun, when you first meet. But as you get to know each other better and open up and get vulnerable, it gets better and better and better, okay? Go figure. So I see it happening with time, but not in the beginning. Like, when you first meet him, when you're dating him, it, like I said, it could even be you guys go on a few dates and then he ghosts you, or he's just like, I'm not looking for that. You know what I mean? But then it's like he comes back around. It's like, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I really am into you. I was just not in a good place, but can we start over? And then, like, you get to know each other better. You talk to each other, and then, like, it literally turns into love. King of Pentacles, he sits in the energy of, I want to invest in something long term, I want to commit to you. Four of Cups in reverse, maybe after rejecting you in the beginning, or you feeling rejected by him. Does that make sense? So I do feel like over time it will improve, but in the beginning it's kind of going to be like, you know what I mean? I think Spirit's like, you know, don't get really excited and be like, oh yeah, it's going to be like everything great and wonderful. I feel like Spirit's like, it's going to take time. But you also have to work on wanting to be vulnerable with your guy. I don't know if you're somebody who holds back and isn't super deep with them in the beginning, or, like, wondering why the connection isn't moving forward because the person doesn't open up and get vulnerable with you. So you might mirror each other in that aspect, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Let me know how things go with your work, and don't worry about people calling you. Ignore them. It's your day off. They have no business calling you, okay? That's okay. It's a process, Miss J. It'll get there, okay? Stay positive. I'm excited for you. But you know what? The energy also changes if you are more focused on going through, like, healing yourself internally and all of that. It will change, okay? You might not even have to worry about that. You might just be ready from the start, okay? Good luck, hon. Alrighty, queen. Let's see. Alright, let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back, and I'm going to look up your question. Alrighty, Miss Queen. Let's see. Let's see, Miss Queen. What can I get for you on that? Let's ask about when first. Queen, I'm in you, hun. I'm trying to see when you're doing it. Huh. Spirit is saying it depends. Because you're in an energy, like if you don't work on this part of you, it's going to take longer than you think. Hold on. When can you have like a timeline? Just the sideways. Pentacles reverse. Spirit is saying it could be in less than a year, but it depends on you. Because unfortunately, with the Queen of Wands sideways and the Empress, I don't know if you're in this energy, and it's 4, 5, 6. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit, but there is this energy where Spirit's saying sometimes you can be a little bit too controlling in a relationship of like, I need to know the answer right now of when you're going to, you know, are you going to commit to me? I need to know if like we're going to have like a 10-year plan assigned, but there is this where you want to move things very quickly. Like you want to know the answer and you want to know things very quickly. And sometimes that energy can come across as being a little bit masculine in front of a man, and they feel like that energy might be a little bit too much pressure, okay? Because also the Queen of Wands sideways and the Empress at the bottom, you want a lot of abundance. I don't want to call you a gold digger, but you're wanting something to like come together very quickly. You also, I don't know if it's like this energy of maybe you want to have a baby, but you're also with like wanting things very quickly, okay? Like you want it like now. Like, are we gonna get married? Like, you know, if like, but on like the 5th or 6th date, and you're just, and the guy's like, wait, what? I what? You know what I mean? I think you put a lot of pressure on a guy. Maybe you don't realize you do this, but you're also not really a gold digger, because it's not, the Queen of Wands isn't reversed and the Empress isn't reversed, but the Queen of Wands is sideways. So it's kind of like, you need to have your life together. You need to know what we're going to do for the next like 5 years or the next 10 dates. Like, I need you to be on top of this and make sure we're going in that direction. And if we're not, you need to let me know right now. It's like, I feel like there's like pressure, like a guy feels pressure and they're just like, oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for any of this. I got to go. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Spirit's trying to say, be a little bit more patient. Be in the energy of attracting in love. With the Empress at the bottom, you want abundance now. Like, you want a lot of it. And Spirit's saying, like, that's great. There's nothing wrong with wanting abundance, but it's not going to happen tomorrow, and you can't expect a guy to give it to you tomorrow. Like, they're like, give them a little bit of time, figure it out, and, you know, kind of like go through the process slowly. But I do see, I mean, the Empress is an energy of wanting growth, having forever, wanting abundance. And again, like, it could be like, you know, I don't know if you'd be open to having children, but it is an energy of like, I want to be a wife, you know, I want to be like, I want to be the queen of my house, you know, that kind of energy. So Spirit knows you want marriage, but they're also in this energy, but like you're wanting it too much or too hard, and like the pressure is on. With the 4 of Wands reversed, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Wands, are you divorced, Queen? Or with the 4 of Wands in reverse, if it's not divorce, it could be that maybe you came out of a long-term commitment and you're still defensive. And with the Page of Wands at the bottom, Spirit is saying you've got to be a little bit more lighthearted and be a little bit more fun. Instead of putting pressure on things, be open to new things, be fun, have fun, try new things, be in an energy being open, okay? Because I feel like there is a lot of, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, hesitation because of a painful ending that you went through, okay? And it could be a divorce with the Four of Wands in reverse, but there's still a level of like feeling resistance or being very defensive. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Also, Spirit is saying you have this problem where deep down you know you're still heartbroken about an ending or a painful ending. With the Three of Swords, I don't know if someone betrayed you or you're just still holding on to that. It's like you know that there's something painful that ended that you haven't really let go of. And with the Ten of Wands, it burdens you. Like you carry it with you to the next thing. Like when you go on a date with the Knight of Cups, you might go on a date with a guy, but you're just like, oh man, the last relationship didn't work out and my heart's really broken. And like, you know what? You look like my ex. You know what? He picks his teeth like you do, like you just did. You know, picking the broccoli out of your tooth like that. My ex did that. You know, and he pisses me off. And I feel like Spirit saying, like, sometimes when you go on dates or when you meet people, you kind of get in this energy of remembering or being triggered by things that people in your past have done to you. And then it's like you get real stressed out and then you start putting the pressure on. Like, you know, it's like, you know what, he did that. That pissed me off and I don't like that, you know? It's like, don't pick people apart so fast, and also recognize that the pain was caused by somebody else, not the new people that you meet. Don't project any of that negativity onto them, because then it creates an unsafe environment for the connection to grow or for two people become vulnerable with one another. With the Queen of Swords being a little bit tilted and the Four of Cups in reverse, there is this deep-seated feeling that you maybe sometimes you might come across as a little bit cold. Like you don't really want to open up a whole lot, because why is the Queen of Swords the Queen of Swords, and why is she slightly tilted in this reading for you? It's because you've been hurt. The Queen of Swords could also be a divorced woman, but it's a woman who's been hurt and who is very careful about who she lets in. Also is very careful and almost not always seeing things for the way that they are because of the pain that you felt in the past. If it was completely in the upright, I'd say like, you see everything clearly now, you're ready, let's go. But she came out tilted, so it's like sometimes you don't really see things for the way they are. Like you assume that someone's going to hurt you. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, because deep down you feel very rejected, okay? You feel rejected, like, you know, I did not have success with relationships or marriages, or, you know, and like I feel like it's going to happen again and I don't want to get hurt. So it's almost like a self-sabotaging energy where you might just cut things off too quickly, or you might say something that's a little bit too hurtful, not meaning to be, but it comes out that way because you're a bit defensive, okay? Let me see what you're saying. Yeah. I believe it, but you know, it's like people don't, especially people who have been through a painful ending, especially guys, they don't really open up very fast. It takes time. And I'm not saying hop into bed quickly with men, because there are some men who get very vulnerable and open up after they have sex with you, but I'm not saying just pop into bed with guys. Don't do that. It's not all men, it's just some men, you know, but also that is like emotionally unstable people who do that. So take things slowly and, you know, be patient with people and with yourself, because with the Justice sideways and the Strength card, Spirit is also saying you need to work on building confidence in yourself, that you're not always going to get screwed over by these guys. The Justice sideways could be like someone screwing you over, divorcing you, breaking up with you, hurting you, like in that energy. And don't feel like, I don't know, something with karma. Spirit is saying be confident that you're going to get what you deserve in relationships by putting out what you want. Does that make sense? Remember to treat people the way that you want to be treated, and teach people how to treat you, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot, Spirit is saying like you won't get married or be in a serious long-term committed relationship until you make a decision of which path you want to take in your life and how you want to treat people. And Spirit is saying it could take under a year, it could take over a year, but it's dependent on you. how quickly, because the Chariot is the fastest moving energy in the deck, but it's in the underlying position of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like commitment isn't there, because it depends on how quickly you can move past these traumas, these pains, these hurt. And the thing is, Spirit can't really put a timeline on your healing, because you might work on it and do really good working on it, and then like some guy like says, hey, you got like broccoli in your teeth, and you're like, how dare you criticize me, I'm like really broken and hurt all over again. Do you know what I mean? Because Spirit's like, you know, it's like you might be on the path and then something comes and like ruins it for you, you know. Or maybe you see your ex dining out with some young thing or something, and you're just like, what are you doing with that little girl? Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it can be triggering, even though you're like over it and stuff, but you know, you're on a healing journey and then you're having a hard day, or if it's like another full moon or new moon in Scorpio or Pisces or one of those, and you're just like, oh my gosh, the world is coming to an end. Do you know what I mean? It's like this energy of it depends on how consistent you are with dealing with your healing. Some people, it takes them the rest of their life to heal completely, but they still get into relationships and have successful relationships. I'm not saying you have to be 100%, but there is this underlying energy of Spirit saying there's you got to slow things down and give yourself some grace, and give the person that you go on a date on some grace, okay? Because there is a lot of cold energy, or assuming that someone's going to screw you over in some way, and because you're afraid that they're going to reject you, and so you're like, I should reject them. So Spirit's saying there's a heavy underlying energy, so it depends on you. It could take less than a year, it could take more than a year. Hello, Zany. Let me see. Let me see what you're saying. And I've been done up in the air for a while. He still calls me done. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. Even though you choose to separate from your spouse, or you're the one who makes the decisions, there is this energy with the Four of Cups in reverse, feeling a sense of rejection. Because it's like, I rejected my own feelings. Like, I thought I was in love with this person and it didn't go anywhere, or you know, I got hurt, or I didn't feel like it was it. How did I make that mistake? So sometimes it's like a severe level of disappointment where you feel like sometimes like, oh, how could I have been so wrong about that person, or why did I marry them in the first place? Do you know what I mean? So the rejection isn't only like someone like saying, I don't want to be with you. Because rejection can come from yourself, where you feel like, you know, it's like, I don't make good decisions when it comes to guys, or how did I fail? How did I do this? You know what I mean? So Spirit's trying to remind you, like, don't be so hard on yourself, and don't be so hard on the people who are coming towards you, because they're new people. You have to give them a clean slate and not assume the worst is going to happen, okay? Also, with the High Priestess coming sideways and the Eight of Wands in reverse, you haven't been putting a whole lot of effort, like real, genuine, consistent effort in trying to meet somebody new, okay? So Spirit is saying, if you're putting yourself on pause, start taking action, but also learn how to go with the flow when you start taking action and connecting, okay? Chris, who's curious for the guy? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I answered as a timeline. Let me see. Do you want me to see about Chris? Because Spirit is saying this is the energy that you're in right now. So commitment is a determination on what you want for yourself. Okay? People have known for a while. I know, but Spirit's saying sometimes you have to, you know, take things slowly over time and not jump to conclusions or try and put pressure on the connection to move quickly, because some people aren't ready, you know, and sometimes when that happens, it's not because you're not good enough or because of anything else. It's more of an energy of I am not ready because I'm scared or I'm this, but they need to communicate that to you as well. Be like, listen, I can't do this. You know what I mean? But do you want me to see Chris's energy? Let me see about Chris. Oh, he's an Aquarius. Oh, gosh. if you said something to hurt his feelings and made him feel bad, Queen, an Aquarius will be so terrified, they'll, like, when they're done with you, they're done. Like, unless you reach out and let him know. Here's the thing, though. You being a Cancer and him being an Aquarius, you will butt heads a lot, okay? Because he acts like he's cool and fine, but he's deeply sensitive and emotional. Oh, and I've been streaming for 2 hours and 34 minutes. So there's that energy of him feeling like, oh my gosh, I never knew you could burn me that way. He can't forget. He's an air sign. He will never forget the horrible or painful words that you said to him. Unless you reach out and be like, listen, we got into a heated argument and, you know, I care about you so much, like, but let's start over. Can we, like, have a clean slate? You would have to reach out and say something, because he'd be like, you said what to me? And he will, it's very, very difficult for him to trust. It's very difficult for him to want to open up. But if you make him feel like a failure, a loser, or something negative, like, he has a very difficult time forgiving, okay? Like, you would have to reach out and say something. Yeah. That's the thing. It's very hard for them to want to open up to anyone, but when you say something like that, that's, like, brutal. It not only kills their ego, but also it's like they want to shrivel up and go back into their shell and never, like, come back out. Ah, okay. Let me see what's going on. It's because he also has a difficult time opening up. And let me see about Chris. I was gonna say, what happened? Queen of Wands sideways. You had a bit of a temper. Okay, with the Tower, the Three of Pentacles, the Death reverse, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so I don't think you and Chris are over forever. I feel like you guys might come back together. It might take some time. Death in reverse, but there's not going to be much change. Even if you guys come back together with the Tower sideways and the Six of Swords, give it some time. Yeah, I don't think he is either. Let me see. King of Pentacles, he's focusing on his finances and stability. Temperance in reverse, but he's also very, like, he's in a state of disharmony. With the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in reversed, so it very well could be, it's like because he's so focused on his career, that's why he's been kind of breadcrumbing you, or he hasn't been very consistent, because his finances haven't been in the place that it needs to be, and he's like, I'm trying to bring some stability. With the Three of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Ten of Cups, and the Magician reversed, he feels like, he almost feels like you, I don't know. It's like this strange thing where he wonders if you were trying to manipulate him and get close to him so he'd open up because you were trying to get him to, like, be in a commitment with him. But there's also this other part of him where he feels like, I feel like we have a close connection. When I talk to you, I feel really good about you, but I feel like I still need to be selfish with my own time. So it's like, even if he comes back towards you, it's because you make him feel good, but it's also, he's like, but I need to focus on me. Star, Two Pentacles sideways, and Four Cups in reverse. He feels rejected by you now, and he feels like, you know, I want to heal things between the two of us, but I don't know if I want to do that right now, or if I want to wait. So I think there's a part of him where he wants to, but he's like, I think you would have to reach out first. Anything else? With the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups, he feels like, so he's like, I like being independent and having my freedom. I want to be single right now. Like, that's what makes me the happiest. But it's like, he wants attention from you. He's like, I wish, yeah, because with the Empress, see, he sees himself as being a king and he sees you as being an Empress. He feels like you have more than him and you're ready for something big, and he's like, I'm still working on it. Like, you seem really wonderful and great, but, you know, with the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles, he's like, it would be a slow process. So it'd be up to you if you wanted to continue this connection or walk away from it. But overall, long term, like I said, sometimes, like, you have a hotter temper than him. Aquarians and Cancers have tempers, okay? Because he's a fixed sign and he's stubborn, and you, because you're a cardinal sign and you're emotional and you want stuff done now, Like, you want it done yesterday or right now. You don't like waiting. You like stuff to happen. But the thing is that he feels like you have more than him, or you're ready for that next stage in your life, but he's still working on it, and it would be a slow process. Like, you would have to be so patient and slow with him. I don't know if you want to sit in that energy, okay? I can see you two talking again, but you would have to slow things down. And like I said, if you want something serious and long term, I mean, if you want to deal with him, it would be slow, but blowing up on him, I can assure you, if you blow up on him again, he might be gone for good, okay? So it's up to you. He still feels connection with you and happiness, but it's just like he's not ready for forever right now. And he's not ready to like take that leap of faith. He goes, I have other things I have to take care of. I need to focus on me. I'm kind of hurt, and I don't know if we can fix this, but we'll see. That's his energy, okay? And what you decide to do with the connection is up to you, all right? Okay. Then walk away. Let him go and walk away. And a lot of times when you walk away and start dating someone else, people from your past show up. It's like that energy of like, oh, I gotta go back towards Queen for some reason. And then it's like, oh, but I moved on. Like, I'm dating somebody. Do you know what I mean? So Spirit is saying, again, you're going to have to take more action and be patient in connections and like go with the flow rather than put pressure on it. And they're saying if you want to be in a long-term committed relationship, until you work through your own issues of like wanting things to be done right now and like trying to put pressure on the connection, Spirit's saying like it could take longer than a year. It could take under a year or more than a year depending on you, okay? And also start taking action. Go on dates. You don't have to marry all of them. You don't have to sleep with all of them. Just go on dates. Start meeting people, okay? I believe it. I see him focusing on work. I think he's too angry right now. I didn't see any like energy other than like, I'm angry, I'm focused on my job or my career, my work, like I'm about me. I want to be single. I want to attract in and do what I want to do and have fun. So if he's seeing other women, there's a possibility of it. I mean, with the King of Wands and Nine of Cups, that is that energy of like, I'm enjoying my freedom and my singlehood. So he might be, but I didn't ask that, so. But that's what I see, hon. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Let me know how things go, all right? And just focus on letting go, releasing. Don't jump into things too quickly. Take time to get to know people. If they're not moving at your pace, move on, you know? Because if you sit in stagnant energy, then your connections won't grow, okay? Good luck, hon. All right, Marissa, you are next. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. And Zany, you can post your question too, hon. Let's see. All right. Well, he's sad right now with Spirit. With the Moon, he's scared to open up or say anything. The Strength card, he's holding back. Sun in reverse because he's sad. King of Cups reversed, he's sad. Yeah, that's great, but when is he going to talk to her? That's fine, but when is he going to talk to her? When is he coming back from vacation or something? When will? Any time. With the Page of Wands, he's going to message you. Ten of Wands in reverse, he's going to take initiative. That's great, but when? That's great, when? Give him time. Okay. Five of Swords reversed, he's not sure when. Could be in 5 days, less than 5 days, more than 5 days. Three of Pentacles in reverse, but he's like, I don't want to. I can't right now. But give me, okay. Wait. Chariot sideways, he's putting everything on pause. Magician sideways, and the Eight of Swords. Because he feels like he's being manipulated. I think he feels like, I need to figure out, I feel like someone's manipulating me. and I need to figure out if I need to fix this or not. 8 of Swords, it might take maybe 8 days. Maybe, could be anywhere from 5 days to 8 days. But I do feel like he's like, I need to sort this out and figure it out. And I think, okay. Cups in reverse, he's sad, 7 of Swords in reverse. Lots of energy. It could be anywhere from less than 5 days to up to 8 days. So I feel like you're going to hear from him like anywhere from, again, less than 5 days to up to 8 days. I don't think it's going to be super long. But it's like his energy of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say anything because if I say something right now, I'm going to say something really painful. I'm going to focus on something else. Chariot sideways, I need to hold off and think about this. Magician sideways, is somebody manipulating me? 8 of Swords, I don't know what to think. I got to think about this. I don't want to say anything. 10 of Cups in reverse. And the 7 of Swords in reverse. I think he's afraid that if he was to talk to you, that it might cause commotion between him and Kaylin. Anything else? But he's like really sad about this, like really upset. King of Cups reverse, Sun in reverse. And he's scared to talk to you with the Moon and holding back. He needs to work through this. Justice reverse, he feels like something unfair happened. Or he can't do right by you. Ace of Cups in reverse, he can't give you a relationship. 4 of Pentacles in reverse because he didn't have anything to offer you. Weird. Like I said, anything under less than 5 days to up to 8 days. I don't think it's going to take much longer than that. I think he feels some level of guilt. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what I can't offer you anything. Like, but, you know, we got to be in each other's lives. But I think he feels kind of bad, too, because he's like, I'm sad. I don't know what to do. Because he almost feels like, I feel like he's afraid that he's going to, like, piss off Kaylin. He's like, I'm sad. I'm upset about this. But I'm scared, and I have to hold back my feelings. Page of Wands, I want to talk to you. I think he wants to bang you, too. I'm not going to lie to you. 10 of Wands in reverse, but I need to take initiative. So, yeah, I do think that he is going to come towards you, talk to you. I do see, like, him communicating. Emperor sideways, but he's not right now. He's like, not right now. 2 of Swords. I need to make a decision of when. So, he's not really taking action right now. He's just like, I need to think about it. I'll figure it out. I'll do it in the next couple of days. So, you're going to hear from him in the next couple of days, okay? Like I said, up to 8... up to 8 days, but I doubt it. I think it's less than. It could be anywhere from 2 to 5 days even. But it just, he needs to like get out of his head and just be like, I'll just say something. I'll message her, but what do I say to her? He feels bad though, because Justice reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. He feels bad because he can't offer you a relationship and it's not fair to you how he treats you. But with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, he also feels like there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have any money and I'm broke. It's not going to be too long. Don't stress yourself out. It's not going to be too long. Anything else? Let me see. Oh, gosh. The Devil in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Looks like there's a Capricorn keeping him from you. He's like, I have to wait until she stops being so mad at me when I can free myself. Knight of Wands. He's going to come and have sex with you again if you let him, Marissa. Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords. He's wondering if he comes over to try and have sex with you, if you're going to say no or not. Yeah, it is. It is. But that's how he talks to you, right? With his dick. So, I mean, his energy is like he's still sexually attracted to you and he still wants to be in your life, but he's like, I gotta wait until Kaylin lets me out of the doghouse or Kaylin, like, gets over it. Like, I have to wait. Knight of Wands, I want to bang you. 7 of Wands in reverse, but I'm blocked from it. King of Swords, I want to talk to you. Like, he wants to talk to you, like, I think maybe sooner, but I think that maybe Kaylin said, block her. Don't talk to her or something. I feel like there's something that happened, like there must have been a fight or something, or she got real jealous, but he's afraid to talk to you, but he's going to try and find a way to. Queen of Wands, because he's attracted to you. But 10 of Pentacles in reverse, he can't be in a relationship. Death in reverse, I can't change things. In other words, again, he just likes things where he can just talk to you when he feels like and not when he doesn't. If he wants to come over and have sex with you, you let him. Like, it's a, ugh. Like I said, you gotta create some boundaries or figure out what you want from him, because he just keeps walking in and out of your life. So, like I said, anywhere from 2 days to 8 days, I see him messaging you, okay? Don't stress yourself out. He always comes back around, doesn't he? Sometimes he takes a long time. He's just waiting for Kaylin to cool off and calm down. He might secretly call you or something, but I do see him contacting you, okay? Let me know when and how it goes. Like I said, 2 days to 8 days. That's not too long, right? And you should sit down and have a conversation with him. But I will tell you, Marissa, if a man wants to be with you, he will stop at nothing to be with you. He'll be blowing up your phone. You want to see each other, want to grab a bite to eat, you want to hang out. Like, that's how a man will treat a woman when he wants to be with her in a relationship or he values you, okay? This Alshon bit, what he's playing, this is not okay. This is not how you should be treated. No man who respects a woman or values her does this game of, I'll call you, I'll block you, I'll call you, I won't talk to you, I'll ignore you, I'll see you. Do you know what I mean? This is not nice to you. You deserve better than this. I can assure you, when a man really wants you, Marissa, your phone, he'll be blowing it up. He'll want to see you. He'll want to do things with you and like spend time with you and get to know you. This is some weird game he's playing with you. And it's not fair to you. Okay? Let me know how things go. I hope I was able to help you on. Good luck. Alright, Miss Zaney. Alrighty. Let's see. And I'm really glad that it came out as like days, because I was like, if you guys play this game of months, I'm gonna go crazy. It's like, it better be days. Alright, let's see. And Miss J, you can post yours too. And Zany, you can post your third yes or no also. I know, but I don't, you know, I try to call people by the name that they put on YouTube, so for your own privacy. Just in case, you know, because some people don't want their real name said out loud. So that's okay, I don't mind. You know, you want to keep your privacy. I don't want to out you or anything. Because in my mind, I say your real name. With the Page of Cups in reverse, no, that's not the reason why he didn't show up today. With the Devil in reverse, it's because he is scared of what's going on with his job. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't like it, and he's trying to get rid of the job. Like I said earlier, it came out with the Seven of Cups reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. He's realizing this is like a dead-end job, or this is not going anywhere. With the Four of Swords in reverse, he's really stressed out. Nine of Pentacles, he's like, I need to find a better job or something that's going to give me more stability or make me more money. Could be maybe he was like job hunting or going on like an interview, because with the Three of Cups sideways and the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse, I think he lied and said, oh, I can't because of ABC, but I think he might have been networking, talking to friends, or looking for, again, maybe interviewing with the Three of Cups sideways, Ten of Pentacles, for a job that pays more money. So I feel like he might have been interviewing for other jobs, and that's why he didn't. I don't think it had anything to do with the, he's realizing like this is a dead-end job, or it's not giving him stability. I mean, because with the Seven of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, oh, this is like, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is not what I want. I need to, Four of Swords reversed. I'm stressed out. Nine of Pentacles. I need something more stable, something more abundant. So I'm going to go looking. So I feel like he went on a job interview, or he was like talking to networking, like with other people, maybe friends that he knows, to like see if they have an in. I think that he was job hunting. I don't think it had to do with like the project. I think he was just like, I got a job interview. Because remember, in all the readings we've done, he's like, I'm out of here as soon as I find something else, but I'm going to stay here until I have like a sure thing for another job. So I feel like that's what this is. Let me see about the other one. And do you have a third question too, Zany? With the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups, her wish is for him to leave or to walk away. Five of Cups in reversed and the Hangman. She feels like he's being really quiet because he's really depressed. With the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Cups in reversed, I don't know, he said like, because she got communication from him like, oh, I can't come in today because I'm sick, or I don't feel well, or I'm not doing too well. Maybe he took a mental health day, whatever it is. But she thinks it's because like, again, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, maybe he's like looking for something different or trying to take a different opportunity. Let me see. Let's see. No, Page of Cups in reverse again. Does she have more questions than answers on the project? No. She just feels like he's immature and doesn't know what he's doing. And Two of Wands in reverse. She's waiting out to see what he's going to do. I think it's like, you know, what are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? It's kind of terrible because, like, do you even know what you're doing? Like, I don't like what you're doing, but I don't get it. Like, what is this? Two of Wands in reverse. I'll just wait and see what you have to say. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. I hope, my wish is for you to just walk away from this or leave. Five of Cups in reverse, Hangman. You're always so quiet. You don't say anything. Like, wouldn't you just be happier if you left? With the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups reverse. Again, she feels like he's unhappy. And she's like, well, I just can't wait till he leaves. Or they give the transfer the project to somebody else. Or maybe something's going to happen. But she's just like, nah, whatever. I just don't think he knows what he's doing. And, you know, we'll see. I think she wants him to fail so that he leaves or is, like, kicked out. Does that make sense? So, no, I don't think she cares. She's just like, I hope you just leave. I don't care. Just leave. All right, let's see. And Miss J, you can post your question, hon. Tower sideways. It's on its last leg. Tower sideways. Two of Wands reversed. They're waiting to pull the plug. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, looks like it's not going to go. If Nine of Swords, it might not get to completion. Let me see. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Project be completed. Magician, Judgment. With the Page of Cups in the upright, wow, why does this card keep coming out? Yes, it will be completed. King of Pentacles in reverse, but it might not be with N. N might not be there. But with the Page of Cups, it could be like either somebody new comes in and takes care of it, but it's in the upright. So yes, it will get completed. With the Tower sideways and the Two of Wands in reverse, they're waiting to either change it or end it or do anything about it. Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of fear and anxiety of this being given up or not finished or worked on. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, it looks like it's going to be worked on slowly over time until it's done just right. With the Magician and the Judgment, it very well could be that it might finish in Gemini season, with Gemini or Virgo season. With the Magician, they're going to fix it and make it right. They're going to realize, oh, if we do this, we can complete it, or if we do that, it'll get done. Whatever it is, I do see it happening. It's just like they're going to have a realization and change something or fix something to make it work. Okay, so I do see it getting done. It might be, again, either in Gemini season or Virgo season, but I do feel like they're going to make some changes. Okay, and it could be that with the King of Pentacles in reverse, maybe N won't be a part of it. All right, I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Let me see, Miss J. I can do it. I've been on for 3 hours. Really? Time goes by so fast. What on earth is going on? Okay, let's see. My wrist, it still works. Okay, we're good. I can do this. My wrist sometimes hurts, but let's see. You're welcome, Sadie. Jada, I'll be back tomorrow, hon. I'll be back tomorrow. With the Hermit in reverse, they're trying to find out the truth. With the Death in reverse, oh, they want to see if there's going to be a change. Like if you quit or if you got a transfer for something else. Like very much in this energy, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to reveal the truth with the Death in reverse. You know, is there going to be a change? Is Miss J going to change departments, or is she going to quit and leave? Like they're just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Or they might be wondering if you're leaving. With the Fool and the Nine of Cups, they want you to have a new beginning or change, like move departments or get a new job. They're like, I hope she's gone, or I hope she's doing like leaving. But with the Five of Swords, the Hierophant reverse, and the Five of Wands in reverse, they're in this energy though. Oh, but what if she didn't get the promotion? And then we have to keep the peace and we have to like deal with her again. So they're going back and forth, probably asking one another. It's like, oh, is she going to be gone? Is she leaving? They're hoping. It could be that maybe she was asked by somebody else to like ask you. With the Knight of Wands in reversed, oh, and the Seven of Cups, they feel like somebody feels like you might be out like having like a job interview somewhere else, or you're looking for other work opportunities. Because with the Knight of Wands in reverse, maybe she made an impulsive decision to like, you know, go and get a job interview somewhere else. Maybe that's why she's out. Maybe she's looking at other options or opportunities. I think that's what the freak out is. With the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. And somebody with the Page of Swords, they're curious. Did you not get the opportunity? Ace of Wands in reverse. Did you not get it? Someone wants to know. With the Queen of Wands sideways and the Three of Swords in reverse, Somebody feels like, oh, they want to know if maybe you didn't get it and you're angry and you're like trying to like take a day off to like heal or feel better. Kind of like, oh, I need a day off because I got rejected and I'm so pissed. I just need to not be at work today. Like someone feels like that might be the case. What else? With the Chariot in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reversed. Someone feels like no matter what they're doing, maybe to call you or talk to you, that they're not getting any response back. Chariot reverse, like I can't figure out what decision they made because no matter how hard I try and message her or like try to get information out of her, she's not telling me. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hangman, someone is scared of your silence. Like, why is she not answering? Why is she not saying anything? Why is she not here? Page of Cups in reverse, is she being petty? Like, what's the problem? Why is she not here? And they're wondering. They're like, is she being petty? Is she angry? Is she like acting immaturely? Like, what's going on here? Like, I'm scared of the silence. Why is it silent? Ten of Pentacles, Lovers in reversed. Oh, sorry. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, Six of Swords, Three of Cups reversed, and the Lovers in reversed. Wondering if maybe like you're sad that the position didn't go to you, and that they're gossiping. They're like, oh, maybe like she was hooking up with one of the bosses to try and get a higher position and it didn't work out and she's sad. And maybe she went through a breakup, or maybe she's like mad that the connection that she was having with them like didn't turn into anything. So maybe, I feel like somebody thinks that maybe you're cheating with one of the bosses to try and get like a higher promotion or something, like sleeping your way to the top kind of thing. But it's like, oh, maybe it didn't work out and she's like pissed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, you put ladies in a room and let them gossip, and their brains, they watch too much like reality TV and crazy stuff that they just make up all sorts of things. Everyone's always cheating, sucking each other off and doing things like it's unbelievable. I'm like, what? What? I was just sitting at home making dinner. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't talk to anyone. But it's like, oh, I bet you she's like, you know, hooking up with him on the weekends. Or, oh, when they go on those trips, they pick her because maybe they have a gangbang. You know what I mean? It's like, people go crazy. Like, they just make up all sorts of craziness. People just assume, oh, she's so quiet. Because remember that one lady, she's like, oh, Miss J just has it together too much. Like, she either comes from a wealthy family or she's probably on OnlyFans making money. Like, what's she doing here? Do you know what I mean? So it's like people just make assumptions because people are crazy. You see things on TV and for some reason you think it's real. Do you know what I mean? So people just, imaginations run wild. Especially if you don't open up and you don't talk a lot. They just go, why is she so quiet? What's she hiding? It's like, nothing. I just don't like any of you. You know what I mean? Or I'm introverted. I don't want to talk to you. That's all it is. But people just make assumptions. With the Nine of Swords reverse, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, someone desperately wishes for you to switch departments or not work with them anymore. They're like, I am so stressed out because if I have to work with her again, if she's coming back and we still have to work together, I'm gonna go crazy because I'm really hoping that she got this other promotion or this other job. So somebody is hoping and praying that you got this other job and terrified that they're gonna have to continue working with you. With the Four of Cups, the King of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Swords in reversed, it could be that one of the bosses or somebody said, oh, you know, Miss J is probably really upset and she probably needed a day off. With the Sun in reversed, because the King of Swords in reverse might be someone who lies. With the Four of Cups, you feel like you missed out on opportunity and like, you know, because of that, maybe you feel bad and you needed some time off. But with the Sun in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, someone also feels like you might be sad because something unfair happened to you. Like, oh, it's not fair that I didn't get it. I'm going to take a day off because I need to heal or I need to feel better. Wow, these people. They're like, why did she take a day off? That's so strange. With the Strength in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Oh, and someone's freaking out because they're like, oh my God, is she leaving? Is she quitting? Like, what does she think she's doing? Why is she not here? Like, why would she take a day off? I feel like they think that you might be interviewing somewhere else or like at another job or location or something, and they're freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, what if she's like, you know, planning to leave work and she's like has like another job waiting for her, you know? Seven of Pentacles in reverse in the world. Yep, because they're freaking out. They think, oh no, she must be quitting, she must be ending. Is that why she's not here? And it's 543. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit, with the Judgment in reverse and the Two of Swords. They feel like, oh, I don't know what to think of what she's doing. Like maybe she's made a decision that she's quitting, or she doesn't like it here anymore. What else? What else? With the Temperance and the Ten of Swords in reverse, and someone's just waiting. They're like, well, maybe she just needed some time off and take a break, and I don't think she's going anywhere. I think she's coming back. So everyone has a weird and different opinion. I think they're maybe sitting around like the lunch table going, oh, what do you think happened? Why do you think she's not here? I think they're just like literally in this weird arena of like, why would she not come to work? Did she not get the job, or did she get the job? I hope she got the job. Or, you know, is she leaving? Did she not want to tell us? Or is she going to go have like a job interview somewhere else? Oh my god, these people are crazy. Anything else? Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, did you find did you find happiness somewhere else? Did you find another job? Are you having like did you go on your first day to your next job? I think they're all just wondering. It's like, did she find something else to make you happier? With the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Oh, and someone said like, you know, I think she lied, or maybe she's not telling the truth, or she's not messaging me, or she's not responding. They feel like you're cutting them out with the Knight of Swords. Message her, message her. Oh, she's not answering. Why isn't she answering? Who cares? None of your business. What else? Any other gossip? Any other gossip? With the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you're out there, like, again, looking for other jobs or applying, or maybe you're spending time with family. But they're like, why don't we just wait to tell us? Or they feel like Page of Wands, maybe you got news. Ten of Cups that made you very happy. Page of Pentacles about another job offer. So they're not sure. Lots of assumptions. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Wands. I feel like also, they feel like somebody feels like maybe you're at home because work was too stressful. With the Queen of Pentacles, she might be just taking care of herself because work has been so stressful, or maybe she had a bunch of stuff she had to take care of, and you know, at least somebody feels like you're just taking care of yourself. Maybe you had stuff to do and you're really stressed out, and you were overwhelmed and you just needed a break. So again, I don't feel like everyone has a different opinion. I feel like they're all acting just like, what's going on? Why isn't she answering? Well, why are you bugging her on her day off? Anything else? Yeah, it is. Six of Wands sideways, Empress in reverse. Someone is impatient. It's a woman. She's like impatient. Well, what the heck is going on? Why isn't she responding? I want to know what's going on. Well, that's none of your business, so who cares? Any last message? Anything else? Anything else? Any other gossip? Someone say something? Four of Swords and the Moon in reverse. Someone saying she's resting. She's telling us she's resting. She's probably resting. Four of Swords, and like maybe she just needed to take a break. Again, another person with the Moon in reverse. She said she needed a day off, so she's taking a day off because she's resting. So maybe she's just resting. And it even could be just wait and she'll tell us when she gets back. So very much in this energy of like, what is happening? What is going on? Where is she? Is she leaving us? Everyone has a different opinion. But how come like there was like no men who really said anything? The King of Wands didn't show up. The Emperor didn't show up. King of Pentacles. And how come there's no men? It's mostly women. King of Cups didn't show up. It's mostly women, so I think it's a lot of women saying things. One of the guys is a little bit stressed out because like, is she leaving? Like, what's going on? But all the rest are women, just making up stories, making assumptions. Oh, why is she not here? Oh, did something happen? Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, women, when you sit them together and, you know, you want to be nosy about, you know, gossip and whatnot, if you leave them alone to their vices, like if you leave us alone, for some reason, someone brings up gossip. Okay? Sure, yeah, let me see. Six of Pentacles reversed, Chariot reversed. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, nope, she cannot be trusted. She just wants to find out information about you. With the Three of Cups, she wants to tell her friends. She wants to find out information about you, whether or not you got a higher position or not. Three of Cups so she can tell her friends. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, she has no intention of being friends with you. She will breadcrumb you just to get information out of you, but there's no initial or desire to be friends or connect with you. With the Knight of Wands sideways, the Hangman reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles, I think one of her friends, coworkers, might have been like, hey, why don't you message Miss J and find out what happened? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, because I think she'll respond to you and not to us. So I feel like one of her friends put her up to it, being like, hey, will you message Miss J and see what you can find out about her? Because Knight of Wands sideways, it's almost like the energy of I'm scared to message her, or she might not respond to me. Kind of like maybe B is like a neutral party or something. They're like, find out, Hangman in reverse, ask her, find out what happened. Queen of Pentacles, one of her friends might have asked her to. Yeah, I think it's all fake. I think she just wants to tell her friends. Makes me all happy if you want me down. I'm sorry. That's that vindictive quality that you gotta get out of that. Being a Virgo, it's very hard for you to like not feel that way. It's because you're so self-critical when people screw with you or mess with you. You feel a sense of wanting vindication, but raise your vibration and just be like, it's cool. I'm living my life, doing my thing, and if I do great without them, that's their problem. Like, it doesn't matter what they think or feel. Doesn't matter. That's their problem, not yours. Okay? Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. But like I said, I think her friends put her up to it, and she want to be like, oh yeah, Miss J told me, blah, 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 blah. Like, I think her friends put her up to it. Like, hey, will you ask her? Will you message her? Or they're like, oh, I'm too scared to ask. Will you do it for me? It's like grade school children. It's like little teenage girls. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it's wild. It's like, how old are these ladies that they're acting like they're like teenagers? Like, find out the gossip. What happened? Message her. I'm scared. You message her. Like, why? What is that about? Some people just don't ever grow up, okay? No, don't bother. Just go to work tomorrow. Be like, oh, I was busy. Like, I didn't have my phone on me. I'm sorry if I missed your messages. Like, but what's up? Okay? Exactly. Well, no, you had your day off. You don't have to message anyone. When you go back to work tomorrow, if someone comes up to you, be like, oh, like, I was so busy yesterday doing so much stuff. Like, I had a lot of things I had to take care of, so I had my phone off. You know, whatever you need to do, because you need your peace of mind. They should not be harassing you on your day off. That's none of their business. Okay? So let me know how things go. Stay positive. You know, don't let their energy get to you. Just live your life and know that good things and abundance is coming towards you. Don't let people get you down, because they will try. Listen, when you're in a higher vibration than someone else, sometimes they get jealous. And they're like, that's not fair. She gets everything she wants. She's perfect. She's pretty. She's smart. She's this. Well, try harder, and you guys can do well too, okay? hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Oh, I gotta go. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, you guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'll try and be back on earlier. I don't know if I can. I try and be on here as fast as I can, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. All right, but I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. Bye.